Are you ready to become yourself? For years, dozens of people from all walks of life have turned to this one man, Leslie Tanner, desperate for the tools to reshape their life in our raised, godless world. Utilizing a unique blend of good-natured humor and brass tacks education, his innovative approach has helped innumerable people reach new levels of consciousness and personal power. Leslie Tanner, a controversial but selfless and massively influential figure, defies categorization. Since he and his life-changing program rose to fame, the expert class has desperately attacked him as a clown, snake oil salesman, or predator, attempting to silence him precisely because he is so effective at helping others become happier and more powerful in their own lives. From the most challenged, the mentally ill, handicapped, women, and mentally retarded, to the most successful athletes, entertainers, business owners, medical doctors. Regardless of your station, Leslie Tanner has committed his life to giving you the tools you need to transform your life. So, are you tired of being in near constant emotional and physical pain? If you could snap your fingers and have $1 million, would you do it? Is there a you buried deep inside whose power and will yearn to be expressed?
It's a whole life-changing program.
If they get half of what I got out of this program, they're going to have a much happier life.
It was fun. I really loved doing the program. I loved learning about myself. It was just amazing.
So if you have an interest in transforming your life once and for all, come along. I have so much to show you. In a moment, you'll have the opportunity to call the number you'll see on the screen and speak to me, Leslie Tanner, directly. Together, we'll tackle the most critical issues related to unlocking your true individual power and reaching your fullest potential. Let today be the first day of the rest of your life. Welcome to Explorations. Ladies and gentlemen, a beautiful Tuesday night to start our week off together. Isn't it wonderful to be in the presence of one another? Of course, not everyone in the community feels that way about everyone else, and nor should they. Tonight, we are getting into the nitty-gritty. We ask ourselves all the time, what do we want, how to get there, and how to learn to do without? Now, I'm going to take a step back and ask one more even basic question. What in the heck do you even really want? That and much more tonight on Explorations. Blessings and namaste, everyone. How are we out there? Beautiful Tuesday to be with you. And listen, we got a you-know-what already going. Who am I to deprive each and every single one of you? Let's get started with our bodies, right? I know a lot of you think bodies are beautiful, and you have gone through quote-unquote therapy to reinforce this idea that your body is beautiful. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. We're dealing with reality. We're dealing with the reality of ourselves, the reality of our desires. And put it bluntly, a lot of your bodies don't look good, and it shouldn't feel good to be in them. Oh, beautiful. And just a little bit of jazz to get us started. Feels good. Namaste. How are we doing tonight, ladies and gentlemen? It is wonderful. Like I said, I know I'm a broken record, but it really, truly is wonderful. I love being with you. I love spending the time that we spend together, and I've been waiting, gosh dang it, I know I've been doing these private devoted live streams on Saturday, which have been so much fun. And if you are not a part of my community of devoted light, you're absolutely missing out. They are even more fun times 10 of this. But that is to say, though, you might even be wondering, how is it even possible? How is it that you take the energy here that you put forth on Tuesdays and Thursdays on Twitch and YouTube, and you times that by 10 over on your private situation? Leslie, my body can't even handle that. It's a good thing, and not only do I not have the extra $5 a month to take part, but I can't, Leslie, stop mentioning it. No way. I'm going to keep mentioning it. Namaste. How are we? Let's get into Here We Are. What do you really want tonight on Explorations? Explorations, the most effective personal power program in the country. Explorations with Leslie Tanner, the program with which we explore the universe, both inside and out. Yes, these two separate universes, but really, are they separate? Here at Explorations, we interrogate the border between these two seemingly disparate worlds in order to harness the true power coursing through our veins. Namaste. Lemon Galaxy coming in fast, coming in hard, throwing down a follow and throwing down a sub. First sub, Prime from Lemon Galaxy. Can we get some namastes right now in the chat for Lemon Galaxy? Can we get some some namastes, right? Can I get a gosh dang namaste for Lemon Galaxy? I'm clocking you as a woman. I'm clocking you as a woman, and don't tell me otherwise. All right, if that's not accurate, sit with that experience, right? Sit with that experience. That will produce so much more power in terms of the program. To be sat with a misattunement, to sit with the violence of misattunement, to throw your body and mind upon the gears of intersubjectivity, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the stuff of the next level. Clocked it. Yep. Namaste. Lemon Galaxy, I want to be able to shape shift, have telekinesis and control over the flow of time. Good luck. Trans rights. Again, trans rights, not quite sure whether we're pro or against. I don't know if we've cleared that up in other forums. I know the username was trans rights. It's easy to say that you're pro, but who knows ultimately? And I would love to explore that with you if you want to give us a call tonight, maybe a little later. Brizzleeggs coming in with a 30 stream streak. 30 stream streak. You know, a strong explorer, a soldier of devoted, well, not even soldier of devoted light. Yeah, sit with that. I know, lower status in the community. And it could have been avoided. It could have been avoided, but that's just how it works. I don't know how dire your financial problems are over there. Namaste to you either way. Thanks for being with us tonight. 30 streams is nothing to sneeze at. Nothing to sneeze at. Namaste. I told you I am trans, and I told you that I still don't know if you're pro or against. You say I'm trans, therefore I like trans rights, like they're connected necessarily, like time and space. Well, let me tell you this: they're not. They're not. I know plenty of weird trans people that question whether rights even exist. You know, I don't know if you've heard. Do we got any Carl Schmitt heads in the chat right now? Carla Schmitt. Imagine if Carl Schmitt was trans. Carla Schmitt arguing against liberalism and the rights, that these rights do not exist, is a figment of the mind of the liberal, and things need to be fought. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Carla? Anybody? Now, if that's for somebody. I don't know how many of you, but it's for someone. All right, go ahead and look it up. Namaste. How are we tonight, though? I could go all off tonight. I'm feeling the universe tonight. Lord knows I could just ramble and talk and tell you about my personal. Maybe I will. I will tell you about my personal life tonight before we get started. My personal life is dominated by the development of some program materials that are burgeoning, that are really starting to crown. And it's gonna be life changing. It's going to be revolutionary to the field of personal power. The materials that we're working on behind the scenes are really tremendous, and we're making some big strides this week. So and that's what's been dominating my personal life. I have a very low red blood cell count because of my nutrition. Whenever I get busy, I like kind of just, I black out. I'm outside eating tree bark. Why is that? Maybe I was abused when I was eating, I was made to eat tree bark, or I ate tree bark in order to escape maybe like a cage or something like this. I don't know. That's the thing. And there's a lot of spotty memories that time of my life as a child. And so, but did it make me stronger? Absolutely not. Literally not. I have a low red blood cell count, literally weaker than I would be otherwise. And let that be a lesson. If any of you were abused in chat, if any of you were abused or went through any sort of, had trauma inflicted on you, and you've told yourself, oh, it's okay, it's made me stronger. Absolutely not. No. No, it has not. I guarantee it, as a legally licensed therapist, it has made you weaker, injured, more afraid of the world. And we're going to set aside the nonsense tonight, especially as we dive into tonight's theme. What do you really want? 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 Now, I know it sounds silly that I'm repeating it. It sounds, oh, here's Leslie filibustering, trying to fill time. He's got to stream for 3 hours, and he's just going to say stuff over and over again. Well, ladies and gentlemen, yes. Yes. First of all, yes. First of all, absolutely. You're absolutely right in that intuition. But is it without purpose? Is it without purpose? Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is not a night for the egghead, not a night for the intellectual. Tonight is a night of the heart. Tonight is a night of emotion, of feeling, of honesty and vulnerability. You know, I've seen some of the brightest, most intellectual people I've ever known not be able to answer this one basic question. We end up working together for years to approach this question. Because it's not about up here. It's not about math. It's not about doing problems. It's not about logic. It's not about, you know, doing chemistry or balancing the checkbook. It's all about what's in here. What do you really want? Now you might say, I want to go on a trip. Namaste, onion plug. Explore convicted public masturbator. Now that's a kind of feather in your cap. Namaste, onion plug. Thank you so much. Namaste to you. 13th Juggalo hitting that 75 stream streak. That is over twice the streak of Brizzle Legs from earlier. Namaste. Namaste. Blessings to you. And thank you so much, Onion Plug, for the 15 months. 15 months. Wow. Wow, Onion Plug, thank you, and namaste to you. It's good to see you. And these amazing letters that you send in, also to boot. Namaste to you. Thank you so much. Yeah, Brizzle Legs, boo yourself. It's probably, are you just booing yourself? Because that's what, I mean, that's the appropriate response. You see yourself getting actively defeated, you should just be booing yourself. You know, people talk about self-care and support. I think what Brizzle Legs just offered us is a perfect sign of a more exploratory sense of self-care, more Leslian sense of support. Active booing, active discouragement as a means of grounding into reality. Namaste. Blessings, blessings. Namaste. Yeah, Jen, the call that's not open. You know I say when it's open, Jenny. Well, listen, Brizzle Legs, that might be true. So Brizzle Legs just shared, I'm better than that guy. That might, in fact, be true, right? I don't actually know. I'd have to do a whole battery of tests. You know, I'm talking about the Rorschach. I'm talking about the IQ. I'm talking about house tree person. I'm talking about, you know, the Myers-Briggs. I'm talking about, you know, this, that, and the other. I'd love to put those scores head to head and see whether Brizzle Legs or 13th Juggalo is better. But ultimately, all I got is two numbers. I got 13th Juggalo at 75 and Brizzle Legs at 30. Okay? So listen, we can We can do the song and dance. We can do the song and dance. I'm better than you. You're better than me. I'm better than. Well, listen, I got numbers that make it very clear, and those numbers are reality. Until reality becomes clear. Namaste, though. Blessings and namaste to you both, my explorers. It's wonderful to be with you. I'm just super juked up tonight. Pepperoncini for 27 months. Holy moly. Pepperoncini, explorer, bus driver. Drives a bus. Drives a bus. Thank you. I'm moonwalking around my house and saying problematic things in earshot of my children, and I'm breaking anything I come in contact with because the program works. Namaste to Pepperoncini. Thank you so much for sharing that. Moonwalking, walking backwards, knocking stuff off the walls, frames, pictures, stuff, lamps, maybe some appliances. I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. Namaste. Thank you so much. All right, guys, well, let's get down to business. I want to open up the line and get to work with you. Now, for real quick, couple points of order, real quick points of business, order stuff to bring you through Namaste. We have the P.O. Box, first of all. I love getting stuff from you guys. Postcards, give me any damn ass thing you want to send me. I love getting it. Sociopathogen famously put a shipping label on a brick and sent that in. That was maybe the best piece of mail I've ever received. But other than that, letters, postcards, little packages, Nigel Pennyweather sent some beautiful snacks in. Now I know he's a divisive figure, but you cannot take away from his taste in snacks. Damn, he's good. We've got these garlic pistachios. We've got the seaweed. We got the granola. We got all sorts of stuff. Really top-notch stuff. Blessings and namaste. He knows how to dig in on some damn snacks. Namaste. So guys, before we open the line, Leslie, did you see the Backrooms movie? I feel it's something totally up your alley. ARG, 90s style-wise, beautiful movie. I just watched it a few days ago. Well, you should try. Maybe packaging tape on the mortar. Or something? I don't know. Maybe we could, let's brainstorm, because that would be fun. That would be fun. So, Lemon Galaxy, I have not seen it yet. I have not seen it yet. I'm excited to. I'm excited to. Well, let me say that. Let me back that up a little bit. I'm not. Let me qualify my excitement. I'm not like balls out excited about it. I'm interested. Honestly, the main reason I personally want to go see it, other than that, my temporary roommate wants to go see it and needs someone to physically protect her because she's so poorly liked in the community. People attack her every single day. She's like, Leslie, I'll give you $80. You walk me to the theater and back. And I say, okay. So we might end up going to see that. She's very poorly liked. She is always mouthing off and really, there's this one Mexican lady a couple blocks away who, as soon as she sees her, she's sprinting. She's sprinting. She's hoofed. It's crazy how you think she's gonna take a while to get to you. She just looks like a very small, faraway version, short, fat Mexican lady. But she is on your ass in like 6.5 seconds from like half a mile away. It's serious. Mish has a problem. And I protect her though. I put that woman down. Because ultimately at the end of the day, men are much stronger than women. That's something to consider. That's something to, as Mish does. And I can't blame her for that. Namaste. So the thing about, let me back up. Backrooms, I'm excited because I wasn't initially, I was like, oh yeah, they made a movie out of the video stuff. They made a movie out of a meme. And part of me was like this is gonna be like the Emoji Movie, isn't it? I could see it's gonna be like the Emoji Movie. You know, the sort of internationally renowned David Cross vehicle, Emoji Movie. And I was like, great, maybe I'll pass on this one. But then I saw somebody on the internet say, I hated the Backrooms because it was so much like Skinamarink. I'm not gonna see it, or I'm gonna talk shit about it. I'm gonna go crazy on it. But I saw somebody just say that, and I'm like, if you don't like Skinamarink, okay, then maybe I will like this movie. Just catching up with chat. Namaste. Ew. Cougar Pie just said something disgusting. Cougar Pie, recently an old guy sat next to me in a completely empty theater and he said he did it for the conversation. Ew. Yucky. Did you talk to him? Also, some people just think you're going to jerk them off, too, you know? And I don't mean you, Cougar Pie. I'm not assigning that quality to you. I'm saying in general. One time I rode a Greyhound, and this guy thought I was going to jerk him off. And we were going to jerk each other off on the Greyhound. And I understand. Namaste. Namaste. Cougar Pie. Real quick. Oh, no. This is a real quick affirmation for fellas. Sandals in the summertime, perfect match. Go ahead and bust those flip-flops out. Now's the time, fellas. Cougar Pie, you should watch Communal Vision coming in very, very momentarily. Disengage. Hopefully you enjoyed that. That heed. Hopefully you received that spiritual energy. Cougar Pie, you should watch Obsession. I'm excited to see Obsession. I am. I'm gonna go see it. Oh, I think it's gonna be one of those things where the villain is gonna end up being powerful. I'm gonna think it's very powerful. I'd like to work with somebody like the villain, like that young woman. I do have the confidence for Sandals. Money, I don't have the confidence. Brother, you got to do it. You got to get your head in the game. Money Tits. Let's go. Let's go. How do you get the confidence? You do it. You get up on those two legs, walk those games out the door, get some sunshine on those bare feet. Namaste. All right, well, guys, that was fun. That was a fun little socialization that we did. I like to refer to that as socialization with Leslie Tanner, and that was, you know, it was edifying for me to be able to spend that time with you as a community, just person to person, not necessarily through the hierarchical order that governs our relationships here at this community devoted to personal power, using Explorations, the most effective personal power program in the country. So tonight, listen, let's go ahead and, well, I got actually one order of business. One more. All right, guys, listen. Saturday nights are for my devoted light streams, and that's a rule I made this past Saturday. We'll find some other time to do infatuations and the other stuff. We'll find another time to do it, but because Saturday night, I am just in love with the duty-free, off-the-reservation, TOS-free, private, devoted light streams on our very own dedicated, independent server. We've got, it's amazing over there. Ask anyone in the community of Devoted Light that's been to a stream and ask them, really, is it worth it? Is the postcard and the private stream and access to the old stuff, is that worth it? Go ahead and ask them. Go ahead and ask them right now. Ask any single one of them. Namaste. Communal Vision from Psyduck. Here I sit, brokenhearted. Tried to poop and only farted. Went back to work and took a chance. Tried to fart and shit my pants. Namaste, Psyduck. Appreciate that. Now that's like a fun little, like a little internet parody song, and that you know, when you're in the mood for that, it hits. It hits. When you're not in the mood for it, I get angry. And that hit me perfectly. I loved feeling that. Namaste to you. I really appreciate that creativity side. I love that kind of creativity around here. Don't I, folks? Don't I love it when you guys are creative? I love it. I'm in love with creativity. I'm in love with creativity. Namaste. Okay, so listen, if you're interested in joining my community of devoted light, we'll have a couple details about that later. However, for now, if you're on the fence looking for an opportunity, I dropped a couple links in the chat just now. A couple links in the chat. It went right. I did it right. Did it go in? Did it? I don't know. I'm gonna do it again. Yep, there it is. Fuck it. I did it again. There it is. Now, both on YouTube and Twitch, getting that sense of just begging for money and no lathers. I'm out. Yeah, why isn't there? Do a lather. 613 Chris. 613 Chris upset. Ew. Yeah, there's a lather. Also, if you don't have enough money to enjoy the success that I'm guaranteeing you through the tools, then if you think we're just here to have fun, Chris, please leave. 613 Chris, are you still in the chat? If you think that you're here to have fun, that I'm here to have fun, well, first of all, I have a question for you. First of all, the question is, what do you really want? What do you really want? Something tells me that you don't come here just for fun. But then when forced to look at the mechanism seeking to satisfy what you really want, because I know what you want, Chris. Listen, if you're in the mood for fun, maybe tonight's not for you. Maybe go ahead. Maybe go ahead and take off. Close the tab, move on. Namaste. All right, let's go ahead and get started though, guys. What do you really want? Listen, I told you, tonight's not about the mind, it's about the heart. Not about the mind, it's about the heart. It's about really bearing witness to yourself, to what you want, and being honest about that. Now, I know we talk about desire here at Explorations. We talk about desire, right? And the lack being the path of the next level. The path to our true power, doing without. Something that 613 Chris over at youtube.com would do well to remember, right? Something that he would do well to remember. But that being said, the lack being the path of the next level, listen, if we don't know what we truly want in our heart of hearts, if we don't know our most basic animating desires, then ladies and gentlemen, we're not going to be able to find a lack worth 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. All right? Tonight is about that basic shit. What do you want? What moves you? Let's go ahead and open up the line. 872-205-9484. 872-205-9484. If anybody sees 613 Chris come back on, somebody alert me. Bring it up and bring it to my attention. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name's Leslie. What's up, Mike? I call you tonight.
Hey, Leslie. It's Bodie.
Bodie, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing great. Having a high energy night, getting the week started.
All right, I'm gonna try to match your energy. All right, I just sat up from the couch. I'm ready to go.
All right, you sound, listen, that's pretty much there. Yeah, I can tell by your voice. Now, let's go ahead and jump into tonight's theme. What do you really want? Bodie, what's going on? What do you want?
You know, I don't know. I think it's kind of kismet that I called tonight and I got on the show because I've been going through some stuff and I really could use your help, Guru. I met this woman last week who, you know, things have started off really, really fast and I'm getting to know her really well.
Yeah.
And she told me on a date we had that she has bipolar disorder.
Sure. Okay.
And some other crazy shit too that, like, normally I'd be like, oh, this is kind of a red flag and I don't know if I should do this, but now I'm wondering, like, what do I really want? You know, like,
what do you really want?
What is going on? Like, am I just sort of exploring the novelty of a new thing, or is there something deeper there? I don't know.
You know, it sounds to me that I mean, this is exactly the kind of stuff that I want to talk about tonight. So thank you, first of all, for offering something so personal and vulnerable tonight.
Oh, well, thank you for holding this space for us.
Absolutely. I think this
forward
is
to.
going to get our show tonight started on a beautiful note. So thank you. So I'm going to just try to wrap my mind around what you said, because I just want to make sure I understand it well. So it sounds to me you find yourself in a state of infatuation. Do you think that's fair to describe it as that?
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
That's a great word for it, yeah.
Okay, so it's that initial attraction, you've got chemistry, you have a good time with each other?
Yeah, you know what? She makes me laugh, saying the most insane out-of-pocket shit I've ever heard anyone say.
Yeah.
She's really pushing the boundaries of decorum, and I'm there for it. I love it.
It just sounds refreshing, right?
Yeah, honestly, I haven't laughed this hard in years.
Oh, what a gift. You know, I truly believe, I think, you know, people talk about what makes relationships last or successful or even just fun to begin with. That laughter, you know, is often cited by the most the most quote unquote happy people as such an important factor. It's not a common thing, is it?
No, it's like it's a rarity, and when you find it, you're like, oh, this is kind of what I've been missing in other things. Like you go on so many dates, and you're like, oh, I didn't even laugh maybe once that whole time.
Right. So it sounds like there's a intuitive, just natural attraction, and she feels the same way about you.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, beautiful. And so the pause though, and tell me, I'm gonna just try my best to understand it. The pause itself is, you know this chick's got bipolar, and you're scared of it.
Yeah, and it's like that's like one of the red flags. Another one is like, she told me like last year she used to weigh like 70 pounds more, and then she like got on Ozempic. Sure. And now she's like, I mean, she's what I would call like a conventionally very beautiful woman.
Yeah, now she's
getting all this attention that
right.
she never got before. And I was explaining to her, I was like, oh, so now you have pretty privilege, and she's not used to it. So I feel like, I don't know, it feels like a super villain in the making almost, like as like a late 20s pretty girl coming into her own. I don't know.
Right. Well, first of all, let's back up. You know, before let's take it one step at a time. First of all, mentally ill people are scary, and you're right.
Yeah.
You know,
a little bit, for sure.
They're you know, bipolar. It could be, you know, bipolar. It could be dissociative. It could be, you know, it could be a personality disorder, a psychotic disorder. Whatever. They're crazy. And let's just say that, okay? Because this red flag business, I think, really cuts the nuts off of it. I think it's okay to just say, I'm scared.
Yeah, I am. And I think the scariness is what excites me a little bit about it.
Right. Because it's not controlled, it's not manicured, you know, especially with this damn internet. Everything is so shallow and fake and performative just to feel a real goddamn person.
Yeah, because it's like it feels like she can't control her authenticity, and that's the sort of the unperformative part of it. I'm like, oh, she's not doing something. She's being mentally ill. That's like her. That's who she is.
Right. And part of you thinks, and to go to the next step, because I'm hearing what you're saying. I think I understand this dynamic, and I don't blame you at all for that. That sounds kind of awesome, right? From where I'm sitting, that sounds like a really solid start to something that feels good and is exciting.
Yeah, I'm super excited. I'm actually kind of scared of how excited I am. I'm worried I'm getting a little too much.
She could kill you.
Yeah, she could.
She could kill you. She could ruin your life. She could attack you, attack your friends, emotionally manipulate you. What's the fear? What do you think she's gonna do?
I mean, right now, I think she's just like laying the foundation to.
Spoopy Kit! Oh my God! 1 second, caller. 1 second, Bodie. Spoopy Kit coming in with her gaggle of goofballs. Namaste, Raiders. Welcome on in. Explorations with Leslie Tanner. I'm sure Spoopy brought you up to speed. This is the most effective personal power program in the country and our landmark call-in show. Tonight we're exploring the question, what do you really want? What do you really want? Spoopy, how are we tonight, hon? How are we? How are we tonight? Talk to me. How was the stream? Bodie, I'll be right back with you in just a moment. I'm very excited to just kind of paint a picture of how poorly this could go with you. But Spoopy, how are we? We are fabulous. Namaste, Spoopy Kit. Guys, if you're not following Spoopy Kit, go ahead, click that damn username and follow her channel. They have a lot of fun. It's a great, casual, enriching, good. You know, there's not a lot of ways, not a lot of places to spend your energy on the internet and feel like, oh, that was worth it. That was worth it. The Spoopy Kit's, Spoopy Kit's manicuring a vibe over there. Absolutely investigate. Put that little magnifying glass on, investigate. Sherlock Holmes style, namaste. Good to see you, Spoop. Good to see you. Thanks for bringing your flock over here. It's good to feel the presence, the warmth of your community. Namaste. They're in good hands. They're in good hands. Guys, welcome on in. Feel free. If you hit that follow, get the channel points and mess around. Mess around with those channel points. Guide our collective, but also your individual exploration tonight. Namaste to you. Now, okay. Now back to you, Bodhi. So we've got a hot, crazy beginning of you're beginning of a relationship potentially with a hot, crazy girl. And now you're just like, could she kill me? Or what is it? What is the fear? Insert fear right there. Go.
Fear one, yeah. Could she kill me? She joked about when the first time she came over to my house, she's like, what if I was a serial killer? And I was like, well, damn, I guess I didn't really think about that.
She got your ass, right?
Yeah, like I let her in and I was like, damn, I didn't even vet her to see if she might be a serial killer. So
how many times have you hung out before you let her in?
So technically we met in the real world, and then I hung out with her once, and that same night she came back to my apartment, but we didn't do anything. You didn't make out, heavy pet, under or over clothes, or have sex? We made out, heavy pet, over clothes, but no sex.
Namaste. Interesting. Okay. And so then, but that was the first time you let her in, and she said the serial killer line, and that struck you. That made you realize, ooh, I'm being vulnerable right now.
I mean, there were other things too, but that was the one where I was like, oh, I may have taken this a little too far, too fast. I don't know. She made a joke one time, I guess like with that same night when she came into my apartment, there was like a picture of my family on the wall, and she pretended like she knew my sister and pretended like she had fucked her, and I got real upset for a second. And then she joked.
Man, she got your ass.
Kidding. She got me so good. And
you should tell her to call in the program.
I think she might like it. I don't know. That seems more intimate than even letting her into my apartment, telling her about the program. This is like my space.
Truly.
This is where I'm doing my explorations right now.
I see what you're saying, but I offer it. I offer it. You know, I'm terrific with counseling couples.
I might actually take you up on that.
I'm terrific at it. I really shine in the context of couples.
Okay.
Well, let that seed get planted, marinate a little bit. Let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and just tell you this right now. You're ultimately what you're afraid of. It sounds to me. The question, right? Let me back up. The question. What do you really want, right? And I think what you're afraid of isn't necessarily this young woman. I think what you're afraid of is that this attraction is making you vulnerable. And you know, mental illness or not, you know, these people can fucking kill you. And you part of you, there's a part of you, and this is an important part, and I think it's a beautiful part with a lot of people, part of you wants to get killed.
Yeah, that's super true, actually.
Part of you wants to get murdered. You want to get you want to get run over by a fucking truck. You want to get stabbed, shot in the forehead. There's a part of you that does want that.
Yeah, because I remember, I think when she was being vulnerable with me and telling me about her BPD or whatever, I told her that I had like depression. And then she came into my apartment and she just like took one look at my room. She's like, "Oh, you do have depression." And then she, after that, she sprung the serial killer line on me. She's like, what if I would have killed you? And I told her, I was like, I think I'd be okay with that. And then she said, oh yeah, you probably are depressed for sure. So maybe it's like a match. Maybe we like balance each other out a little bit. I don't know.
Maybe, or maybe it will, or maybe you guys will, you know, both lead to each other's demise. I think that that's exciting. That is the only zone to be in. In terms of the power of the next level, that this is where your heart and your mind are going, and I think you gotta go. You gotta be aware that you want to be killed, and then decide in the moment how close you are to getting killed, and don't decide until that one momentary moment, because that's where you are. That's where your power is. Flirt with the death.
Thank you. Okay, Guru. I'm going to ride the lightning on this one and just be vulnerable, and maybe it kills me and then I don't have to worry about it anymore.
Exactly. See, there you go. You do want to die. And that's bring that to the surface. Wear it on your shirt sleeve. Hypocryptomatic caller, this is hot. You finna get killed? Question mark?
It feels like that all the time. And not even just in the parts of it where I feel like in danger of her, and it's like also in the parts where I'm like talking to her, I'm like waiting for a reply. I'm like, damn, why am I'm like making myself sick a little bit with this, and I feel like I'm gonna die. Let
me tell you this other thing, a couple of other things. I think ultimately, if you do end up in a relationship long term, you know, a functional relationship long term, listen, you'll be flirting with death the whole time, regardless. You know, whether, you know, through the other we vanish. You know what I mean?
I want to say I do, but I wouldn't mind a little expounding on that.
Nope. Namaste. Have a good night, Bodhi. All right. 872-205-9484. 872-205-9484. Can we make? I was thinking about it. I was thinking about making him say the infatuator's prayer. What are the first words of the infatuator's prayer? Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name's Leslie. What's up, Mike, and call you tonight?
Whatever. Big L, I listened to that whole conversation.
Awesome, Jenny. Good job.
Thank you.
Really good.
Yeah, I did that.
Thank you. Of course you did. It was good stuff. It was good stuff with Bodhi. Now, listen, Jenny, how are you? Welcome back.
Hi.
Hi. Hey, girl.
By the way, hey, girl. Can you tell Misha I said, hey, girl, hey?
She heard you. She's watching the program right now.
Isn't she lovely? So what's tonight? Retards?
Retards? Is that what it's?
Hi, Jen. I miss you.
Hey, girl. I miss you too, girl.
All right. Got this girl power shit out of the way.
Isn't she lovely? Isn't she lovely?
Beautiful. All right, Jenny, you're free tonight. I love that. I love the free energy with you tonight. Now tonight is not. I'm gonna hit the theme button. Let's see if it says retards. Nope. It says, what do you really want?
Oh.
So I think this is a good one for you, Jenny. Jenny, what's going on? What do you really want? What's going on?
I'd like to just feel better, which I'm doing a good job at. I'm trying hard. I wish that my dog would die by accident, not her fault or mine, and I could just be done with it.
Just maybe a natural death, huh?
Yeah. It's just like something natural. She ate something bad outside.
Right.
And then, I wish I didn't have to work forever. Screw them.
Right.
Going to work 9 to 5, it doesn't suit my body. It doesn't suit me.
I mean, I'm trying to think of a job that suits your body. Your body's kind of fucked up.
Okay.
What's a job that would suit your body?
I can do my tarot cards. I don't think I'm going to make a lot of money.
Yeah, well, what kind of, okay, you
and
could,
then I'll have to
do
listen to
tarot. Do you have like a storefront, or do you just do it online?
No, Leslie, I don't have a storefront. I don't have an online thing. No, Leslie, I don't.
Okay, so it sounds to me like you don't want to do that much.
You know what I'd like to do?
What would you like to do?
I like buying pillows and propping myself in bed different ways to watch a show. That's what I like. Yep, that's what I want.
Okay. All right, problem solved. You answered the question. Good job.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. Great job. Communal vision, real quick, from Pepperoncini. She could get a job at the poop drinking factory. Swish.
At the what?
The poop drinking factory. So imagine this from like a factory.
Literally, we've talked
lots
about
of workers.
Okay, no,
normally a factory like produces like cars or appliances or food products. But instead of any of that, all the workers, they clock in, the steam thing blows off, and signaling the beginning of the day, and then all the workers commence in drinking liquid poop.
So I have to drink poop at the factory?
That's pretty much, that's a suggestion. What do you think about that?
I hate it. I hate that idea. I think it sucks. I think it sucks butts.
Okay, well, Pepperoncini made me back to the drawing board. Namaste, though. I appreciate the suggestion. Now. Okay, so then, if what you want to do is just watch programs on your laptop and have a bunch of pillows around you.
I don't watch programs on my laptop.
The most valuable advice I give to my
Real quick
clients,
quote, please stop.
especially under duress or experiencing crisis, is to try their best to act normal for as long as possible.
That's true. That's true.
What did it say? I didn't hear all.
It was the quote where I tell these mentally ill freaks, and when they're freaking out, to act normal.
Oh. Yeah, just act
for
more normal.
as long as they can, if they're in like a crisis.
Yeah, you've told me that for years. I don't know.
It works
also,
a little
by the way,
bit.
That guy has a totally crazy girl with him. You know she can bang.
I didn't even ask.
Boy.
I didn't even ask. Well, that's the thing about the mentally ill and retarded. They're closer to God. They're closer to the base impulses that animate the universe around us. It's often true.
Yeah. Sometimes you can elevate yourself if you're that retarded and mentally ill, that while you're actually banging, you can elevate. But that's just for the mentally ill. Hey, Les.
I didn't listen to what you just said. Don't repeat it though. Yes, Jenny.
What would make you happy?
What would make me
Nobody
happy?
asked Leslie. I want to start a fight with everybody friggin' in here. Nobody ever asked him. What would make you happy?
What would make me do you mean what would, if I had it, what thing out there, if I had it, would make me a happy person?
Do you think that you don't have that peace inside too, where you don't think that you can see that peace?
Is there someone out there that's just happy?
I mean, Not around these parts, I'll tell you. Look at them.
No, yeah. Listen, no. These people
crowd.
understand. These people understand. Yeah, of course they don't have it because they understand that nobody has it. And to believe that it is to cut yourself off from the next level. Communal vision from Stone Monster. Jen secretly wants that
Hi, Stoney.
Skexil domination ritual sex.
Domination. Yep, I think that's helpful. I think that's helpful for everybody. Goodness.
All right, well listen, cool Jenny, back to my original question. Now you want to watch TV programs and you want to have pillows. Okay, so why do you do anything other than that?
Oh, because you have to work to pay the rent.
Okay, and why do you pay rent?
Because I need that
from
shelter.
Family Art. I just got sucked by your mama for free. Any response to that, Jenny?
That makes no sense, and fuck you, Fram.
No sense. Fuck you, Fram. Hopefully Fram was listening. Namaste. Okay, so why do we pay rent, Jenny?
Because I need to have a home.
And why? Whoa! Why do you need to have a home?
Well, because I don't want to be like outside when it's cold. I don't want my animals to be outside when it's cold.
Namaste. Fram, we are. Does it not make sense because she normally charges?
Okay.
Is that a statement or is that declarative or interrogative? Interrogative. Cravcam 0. Communal vision. Caller, I did not get sucked by your mom for free. I hope that helps you feel better.
Thank you, Fram. Thank you.
Okay, so listen.
My mom doesn't suck anything.
Jenny, listen, Jenny,
What?
listen.
What is your problem?
I want to give you a little exercise for now, okay, for the rest of our call. You ready?
Okay.
It's going to be really important, and it's going to take you far. It's going to cause you problems at first, but the amount of power you'll be able to unlock with this exercise will be amazing.
Are you going to say namaste real quick?
What?
You're not going to hang up on me and just say namaste and just like hang up on me like an asshole,
No. As
right?
entertaining for me as that would be, I'm not gonna do that right now.
I'll get really super mad at you.
No,
like, I'm already mad at you.
I promise I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
Okay. Now this exercise, there's so much to learn. It is literally insane that I'm giving this away to everyone for free.
You guys don't listen.
Now, some people are going to complain. They're going to be 613 Chris. If he's at YouTube.com, Lord knows he's going to go complain. Lord knows he's full of complaints as he watches the most effective personal power program be spelled out in real time. But this is going to change your life. Should you be ready for it? And if it doesn't change your life, you're not ready for it. You ready?
Yeah.
872-205-9484. 872-205-9484. Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Tonight we're asking the question. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What's up I could call you tonight?
Hey there, Leslie. You can call me Dipshit.
Dipshit, how are we tonight, brother?
I'm doing good. Leslie, it's been far too long, Guru, since I've talked to you. I've been on house sitting and vacation and a whole bunch of stuff. Or just like in mixed company, I just don't want to talk to somebody with your insight and knowledge. You know what I mean? To keep it close to the vest.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to grunt with me a little bit? Because we're men?
Yeah, that feels good to do once in a while.
Yeah, I like that too. Yeah.
Yeah. Now we got that out of the way. Listen, Dipshit, let's dive into the theme. You know, we're on a nice little roll right now. Tonight we're asking the question. What do you really want, Dipshit? What do you want?
I was pondering this, and it's like, not to be that guy or whatever, but what do you get the man?
Real quick affirmation for fellas. You don't think that sandals can get laced up? Guess again. Where it's the modern world, and you really truly can have that. That was for Framward, please grunt out an affirmation. Oh, well, I didn't do that. Let's,
Oh, I'll do it for him. The sandals could definitely have, like, shoelaces, because, I can't do it. You know what I could grunt? I could do the, what is it, home improvement grunt?
Sure.
That's pretty good, right? Well,
yeah,
okay,
that was really good. That was really good. Poor, thank you so much for the 5 bits.
Oh,
Logan hitting a 50 stream streak. Logan the Brogan. To want is to need. Namaste.
Damn,
We got a
that's
freaking
deep.
Socrates over here. Logan the Brogan coming in hard.
No kidding.
Communal vision from Hypocryptomatic. Leslie, you're a bitch ass and Disciple is awful. You lied to me. Is Disciple here?
Man, all these things are like it's like a phrase a day calendar from these people.
Jen, if you call now, you'll get through. Real quick, dipshit, we got to get to work. Now,
yes, sir.
What were we talking about? I don't even remember what we were saying.
I think the thing of the day is something about what you really want or whatever, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, that was the question. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you know what I really want? I'm gonna tell you, from the deepest part of my heart, world fucking peace. World fucking peace is what I want. I want all the people of the world to just settle down and just love each other and have peace and all that stupid gay ass garbage.
Hypercryptomatic, gay, and shut up.
Wow. You kind of cut me off of the Hey, guess what? I stepped on your gay there, Hypercryptomatic. So guess what? You weren't the one to use the word first. Gotcha, fool.
Namaste.
Try, give me again, son.
This is getting heated between you two. Namaste.
No, I have no idea. Who is this person? You know what? I want world peace for them too. I want
listen, dipshit. We need to talk. World peace. Now that's a big statement, right? Of course, a lot of us can understand where you're coming from. You get these images and videos from wars being fought all over the world, and seeing that kind of destruction it does something to the soul. It's difficult to see, children with soot and the dead bodies and the people having to go without water and whatnot. This is very difficult. It's difficult to see a human being go through this, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's mostly because I have a bet on Kalshi, and I swear to God, if world peace happens, buddy, you and me are going to Rio. We're gonna have a great time.
So you want world peace because you see it as a means of enriching yourself. So you want to be rich.
I have everything. World peace has got the worst odds against, the best odds is a thing, right? For me, the best odds. So if like, for instance, what's his face? Oh God. And it's always the guy who's like doing the best for the world. He's like in charge of all the best stuff. The president guy.
Sure.
He makes world peace happen. I'm rich, baby. You and me. Okay, where I'm taking that right. I'm taking you right up to the top.
I would say a more accurate. Now, this enriching yourself. How many other ways have you attempted to do this?
Well, let's see here. Boxing, obviously. I get that big.
Call again if you want. So you tried boxing. What else?
Boxing's good, but it was past the '90s, and I don't think boxers getting all that much money anymore. Like Logan Paul, that guy's still like a little pissant bitch, right? He's not like a millionaire or whatever.
No, he's a millionaire.
Really?
Yep.
But he's not funny or anything. He's not even funny.
Nope.
He does content. Okay. Is his dick really big? Does he do porn?
I haven't seen it.
Okay.
I'd like to.
Well, anyway, he didn't make any money.
Logan Paul, if you're watching the program, or is it Logan Paul, or what's the other guy's name?
That's Jake. That's Jake Paul.
Jake Paul. I would love to see either of their penises, ultimately.
Well, sure. Well, maybe even if they touched or whatever. Oh, wait, they're brothers. That's not good. That's not good.
I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to judge.
Yeah, Island Boys did it. I'm pretty sure. And they're brothers or something.
Well, listen, I'm going to answer this question on a deeper level for you. You say you want world peace, but ultimately what you want is to be rich. You want to be rich through world peace.
I'd much rather get rich by being super correct about something that was entirely
All right, so you
what I mean?
want comfort, you want status, and you want to be right.
Yeah. You know how, like, Alex Jones, he saw 9/11 coming, and he never shut up about it and made him like a super billionaire, and then he fucked it all up by like talking shit about a bunch of children who died. I want to be that before the halfway point.
Okay, so you don't give a fuck about world peace, yet you claimed at the top of the call that you cared about it.
No, world peace would be good. Like all the kids would be able to, I don't know.
Okay, dipshit, you don't care about world peace though. What do you do to, other than betting on world peace, what have you ever done in your life to try to bring about peace across the globe?
Let me see here. Well, You know what? I helped capture Saddam Hussein.
That's not true. That's a lie.
I saw him in a hole. It was right next to the hole I was digging.
Don't fuck
to
with
get
me.
away from.
Don't yank my chain. Don't yank my chain.
Why would I lie about such a crazy thing? I'm pretty sure it was Saddam Hussein or whatever. Saddam Hussein? It was one of those guys for sure.
Dipshit, listen. You're. I'm too focused tonight, and you're really testing me right now.
I'm a distraction. I'm sorry.
No, listen, you're not a distraction. I care about you. I want to give you the tools you need.
You know what I really want? You know what I really want, Guru?
What?
I just want you to be happy.
See, that's again not it. That's
because if you get happy and then I call in, I get my social standard goes right through the roof. If you get popular and happy, I imagine getting happy for you as being popular, even more popular than you are, spreading your message around. And then I'm like capos out there at some point. Me and Pepperoncini walking around cracking skulls. I love it. Jen can do her own thing though. She eats poop apparently.
Now
Two
this
children
is okay.
approached me with that classic dumbass look on
Well,
their
quick
face.
quote.
The first asked, "Who am I?" To which I responded, "You'll figure it out. Right now you're a stupid child." The second asked, "What am I?" To which I responded by pushing him into the river.
Part of the classic.
Listen,
everything there.
Dipshit, I want to sort of sift something out of our call right now. I'm not going to try to push you anymore and try to get you to say what you really want and, dive through the layers. Because, sometimes emotionally we're not ready. And I think that's where you're at right now. You're not ready to look inside your heart and take responsibility for your desires.
Oh, no. My heart is it's a bastille of steel and stone. Bastille of steel and stone. I don't know why I put
now
those.
People, just stop. I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
It's stupid.
People ask me, how do I know that people have potential, right? They ask me, okay, Leslie, you're the self-ordained potential arbiter. How do you see this? Well, how do you see this potential? What does it look like in a person? Look no further than the past 10 minutes with Brother Dipshit here. There is a direct correlation between the extent to which he cannot answer the question tonight. What do you really want? How evasive and ultimately fearful he is of his own desires. There is a direct correlation between that and the person he has yet to become and the power that has yet to be expressed in that person. A to B. You ask a simple question, you listen, can he answer? In this respect, Brother Dipshit has untold reservoirs of power yearning to be set free. Dipshit, yeah. So listen, I want you to be both at the same time be disappointed in yourself, really be disappointed in yourself, but then after that, have a moment of, you just remember what I said, but this is the potential. I don't know what it means yet, but Leslie does, and I trust him. So I want you to feel bad about yourself, okay?
Yes, sir. Hey, Guru, it's, you know what, it'll be a practice and something I haven't done in a long time to feel bad about anything. So I appreciate that.
Yeah, just get to work, all right? We'll talk to you soon.
All right, girls, namaste, and thank you so much for taking my call.
Namaste,
I love the
dipshit.
show.
Great to talk to you, brother.
Good to hear from you, too. Why is my kitchen on fire again?
872-205-9484. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What's something I can call you tonight?
Bradley.
Bradley, brother, how are you? Welcome back.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm having a good night tonight. I'm feeling really good about the program and everybody that stuck around from the Swoopy Kit. Raid, namaste, namaste, and also namaste to my regulars as always. But I always love getting some new blood in here. Bradley, how are you? How are you tonight?
I'm doing good, man.
Mm-hmm.
Excited, man. We're, pre-show. We're all fired up, man. Ready to go.
Yeah, yeah. Who's we in this case?
Well, me and everybody in Discord. Shout out to your Discord. You guys got to get involved, man. Some good people there.
It's fun in the Discord. Juicy Chicken, namaste, and welcome on in. Great to have you. Great to feel your presence. Thank you so much, Juicy Chicken 5. Why the 5? All right, Bradley. So listen, the Discord is something I pop into, I pop out of. The Discord, I watch from my perch, from my tower, right, to get an idea of the energy levels, the where everyone's coming from, and I use that to inform my approach to the program. So I love it when somebody gets in there and starts rabble-rousing like you have.
Well, not very often. I mean, I do, like, post a showtime, stream time, and come on, and everybody's talking and having fun, and something new happens, and something crazy happens. It's a good time.
It is.
I would encourage people to join the Discord.
Guys,
that's all
you got to check it out. Check out the Discord. Come on in. It's like Bradley said, there's a very light, sometimes it goes through periods, right? The tide comes in and out, but there is there's an absolute energy in our server that I've come to cherish. Sometimes it's hideous. Pepperoncini says, la 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 lava cha 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 chicken, Steve's lava chicken. Yeah, it's tasty as hell. Ooh, mamacita. Now you're ringing the bell, crispy and juicy. Now you're having a snack. Ooh, super spicy. It's a lava attack.
That made me hungry.
I know, right? I love spicy chicken. Do you prefer your chicken to be spicy?
I'll eat chicken anyway. Yeah, I do actually.
But if you got your druthers, right? If you got your pick. M. Robert Kopp, namaste. Hi Guru, 27 months. Mish rules, and you're totally a power bottom kidding spy. Namaste, M. Robert Kopp. So power bottom being a sort of in a gay relationship, somebody who has their butt fucked and is rather than has sex with the butt, prefers to be fucked in the butt, and then but doesn't do it in like a sort of like a super subway. They're like, they take charge of the vibe, and maybe they're flirty, maybe they're maybe they're a little brat, right? Maybe they're a little bratty or something like that. There's a lot of ways to have power down there. Certainly I've been in that position in my years, and we can maybe discuss that at a later time. Now, okay, so listen, so chicken, I don't want to talk about that anymore. Bradley,
exactly.
Let's get to, I know, I was like, we could, but that felt boring. Let's go ahead and get into tonight's theme. Bradley, what do you really want?
What do I really want? Okay, so I've been thinking about this before I called. So let's go back a little bit, because this changes. Things change, right, in people's lives.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
About 5 years ago, I thought all I wanted was a bass boat, because I love to fish. You know, go out, eat by myself or with a friend and just go fishing. And I need a bass boat, right? Well, I can't afford that shit. It's $20,000 something for.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how much is a bass boat?
It's fucking expensive.
That's crazy.
But,
okay.
But 3 years ago, I decided, you know what? I'm not going to live probably much longer, and you know, debt or not, I'm going to buy myself a boat. So I didn't buy a bass boat. I bought a 13-foot. What do they call it? Tournament fishing kayak. You know, had a fish finder, had a GPS trolling motor, had all this shit.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Exactly. So I got it out in a trailer and everything, man. Got it out there. Went out one time, had a good time. I haven't had that son of a bitch out in 3 years. Like I went one time, and so to me, I thought, well, that's the one thing. If you'd asked me this 5 years ago, what do I really want? And I said, well, a bass boat. You know, that's my thing. Well, that shit changed real quick, because I got a boat. I got to go out. I got to experience that. And Leslie, that's the things in this world, they're not going to satisfy us. And so I would say for me, and I'll keep this short, I would say for me, when I'm asked what do I really want, it's not something of the world. It's not like, what am I thinking right now? You know, $1 million or $1 billion. Well, yeah, that's fucking great. I can go buy all kinds of shit, but does it really make me happy? Probably not. Probably not. Because what's in the heart is what's important. That's what you're trying to get at. So that's really important that you said that tonight. What is in your heart that would really make you happy? And, you know, we could all answer differently. I can only answer for myself. And unfortunately, my answer may not be very popular, but I will say it because it's how I feel right now. My health is not good, and that's okay.
What's wrong with you?
What really made me happy? Too many things, man. I've had heart attack, stroke. You know, I've had all kinds of shit.
Damn.
I don't need pity, man. I mean, it is what it is. I can't feel half my body, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm still happy. But what would make me happier? What do I really want? And what I really want is to have something beyond what the world has to offer. Like I would be okay today if I laid down and slept tonight and didn't wake up. I'm okay to pass on and be done and find out what's in the afterlife for all of us. We don't know. It could be nothing or it could be something. We don't know. But I think there's a lot of people that would relate to this, that are just fucking tired of the bullshit every single day. I got a good job, a good paying job. I got a good wife. I've got good kids. You met Lemon Galaxy tonight. That's my daughter. Yeah, I mean,
we met Lemon Galaxy.
Yeah, I hope she continues on. And I love her, and I don't want to leave her. But at the same time, I'm fucking tired, man. And what would make me happy is to not have to deal with the bullshit anymore. Now, if the world changed and everybody actually started caring about each other and said, fuck you to the governments and the elites and the bullshit going on in the world, and we could just sit here and talk to each other like this, and because we're not harming anybody. You know what I mean? Fuck terrorism, fuck all that. Racism.
Bradley going public record saying fuck terrorism.
Yeah, fuck terrorism, fuck racism, fuck your selfishness. Fuck all that shit, man. I'm tired of it. So I'm just being honest. I'm saying, you asked, what do you want? What would make you happy?
You still haven't answered the question.
Huh?
You haven't answered the question yet.
I did answer the question. What would make me happy is to lay down and go to sleep and not wake up and wake up with something different. Yeah, pretty much. Well, yeah.
Tell me this. If you die,
mm-hmm.
you won't be anything. How are you going to be happy?
Well, that's your definition of I won't be anything. Then I won't be miserable. So, is that not a better alternative than miserable? Not miserable is better than miserable, right? I mean, that's your definition. I don't think like that. I think there's something different on the other side. Now, whether it's better or good.
Okay, now we're getting to something. We're getting to now.
Right.
I think that's kind of what you've been like answering, not answering completely. Now, what it sounds like you want is you said it's not of this world. We've kind of been, soft shoeing around it a little bit. Just say it. Just say the thing.
Yeah.
There are religious, spiritual people in the chat. You know that. There are some, atheists, people argue, blah, blah, blah. But go ahead, say what's on your mind? What's on your heart?
Well, I did say that. I said, we don't know what's on the other side. I do. I personally do. I have faith, right? So I'm not afraid of that. But I mean, I'm not going to force that on anyone else. So, but I'm not forcing what makes me happy on anyone else either. So I'm saying, my thoughts have been, I would rather die and move on and see what comes next, hoping it's better, having faith that it is better.
That's a big bet.
That's one. Well, it is a big bet.
That's a big bet. Communal Vision coming in from Psyduck with the Gun. Famous recluse and autistic musician Jeff Mangum once said, "How strange it is to be anything at all. IDK, what the hell that means, but it sounds powerful. Also, hi, Bradley."
No, that's actually really brilliant.
Now,
say
listen
it again. What was the quote? The first part of it. That was actually brilliant. How strange it is to be
anything at all.
Anything at all. That's very, very, very interesting. Very interesting. Think about that.
Well, Bradley, it sounds to me like, it sounds to me, I mean, you talked for a while and there's so much. You spurted, like if I was trying to milk an udder with each caller, and every little, sometimes I get a couple spurts and then I kind of like sift through the spurt. But I yanked once on a single nipple of the udder, and about a half gallon of damn spurts came out.
Well, I
thank you for it.
But
I thank you for it. You know what you think, and you explored that with us. But it's let me try to walk through it a little bit before we have to move on. Now,
okay.
Now the first thing that you said was well. You said the boat thing, right? I wanted a $25,000 boat. I didn't want, that's too much money. I got a different boat. I used it once.
Yeah.
And you realize, I don't want this boat really.
Yeah.
I mean, the boat's good. It's fun. I had some fun. Maybe I can have fun again. But I can't say in my heart of hearts that I wanted this boat, that I want this boat anymore.
Well, I was deceived in my wanting because my wanting was not as deep as it should have been. I didn't think deeply about what it is do you want. And the boat is just one example. I mean, I went and bought a new car 3 years ago, paid it off, and it's like, well, okay, I have a car. I don't want a car. Now, I'd love a truck, but I don't need a truck. I don't really want that. What do I want? I don't know. Money? What do I want? Well, really, I don't want anything. So, in a sense, Leslie, I guess what I'm saying, let's move to the second teat right here. You know, let's start tugging on the second teat.
Right. Which
I'm not being negative. I'm just saying maybe I'm just satisfied with what I have in the world, and I just want something different.
Doesn't sound like it.
So you think I'm still looking for something in the world?
Well, I mean, yes, I do, but I think it's not possible to not. I think and this is something that the program is built on, Bradley, is that, you know, this space that you're in, this like realizing, you know, I don't actually want the thing that I thought I want. I got it, and it was like it kind of shattered something. Not even just disappointed me with the thing that I got, but it disappointed me it disappointed me in a more profound sense. Like, what is this thing inside of me that wants? What is the shape of this hole?
Yeah, it wasn't enough. And so that's what I was trying to convey, that like material things, they're never enough. Never.
Well, this is a positive thing to get through, because now we've got, you know, one of the final bosses of the program. Now, this is something that you know, I take umbrage with a lot of secular explorers sometimes, because they write off religious impulse very, very quickly, right? They write off, you know, like, it's just a bunch of made up bullshit. When we die, we just go on the ground, or like God's a scam, or whatever, you know. And to set aside whether any of that is true, because certainly God exists as a scam contextually, depending on where we're talking about. But in this instance, right now, what you're talking about, and why I think it has such a place here in the program, is because it's one of the final bosses. God is one of the final bosses of the program. Because it sounds to me like you were so disappointed in this boat that it like reinforced your belief in God, which is something that you cannot touch, you cannot see, you will have to throw the only dice you've ever had in order to find out possibly that it's true.
Yeah.
The level of despair that it takes to get to that level. I mean, you're talking about it in a very positive way. But the level of despair that it takes to get to have that final boss, to go from boat to like, man, I hope God's real, because this is fucked up. You know?
Damn. Exactly.
Final boss. Exactly. You're in final boss mode. Now, I'm not here to tell you whether God's real. I don't really personally. It's a question that I don't have a use for in the context of the program. What I'm interested in is you have a power in pursuit of this question that I think is that you're in a terrific position to kind of just really get in there and start to unlock some of that really deep shit.
Yeah. Well, that's not. Yeah, exactly. And that's not something you or any other human being can give me. That's not how faith works. You know, that's a different thing, different subject. But you're right. It was like I'm talking about the boat, but there was many other things, right? The boat is just one example. There's many. Satire, but you know, some of us get older and some of us look at it a little differently, and we like, you know what? I'm not just tired. I'm over it. I'm past fatigue, right? And so that's the way I look at it. And so your question was, what do you really, really want? And you know, your last caller said world peace. Well, I'm not running for fucking, you know, I don't want to be. You know,
that's bullshit. Nobody wants that
on the planet.
Nobody wants that.
No, there's never going to be world peace. I already know that. It's only going to get worse. So that's bullshit. But the sentiment is actually what he should have said was, and I'm going to say this, I want peace in me, no matter how that comes. If I have to die, if I have to relent, if I have to take up arms, if I have to walk in shit, if I have to just shut the fuck up and
Bradley,
be a productive human, you know,
listen,
so that's what I want.
Listen, I think similar to what we talked about with Dipshit, and I'll say this before we move on. You know, Dipshit sort of showed and didn't tell us something about what tonight's about. What do we really want? We listened to Bradley talk about God, being tired. And I will say this. You know, we often use those with like severe cognitive disabilities as like inspirational figures here at the program. Maybe someone like, I don't know, like, what's the one, like Stevenson or something like that, or Down syndrome. Now these people are inspirational figures in a lot of ways that we can get into, not going to get into right now. But in the same way, the strength of somebody with Down syndrome, we should really look at that with a magnifying glass. We should listen to the despair in between the lines of a guy who has had 2 strokes and a fucking heart attack, saying, please take it. Please take it from me, please. That's what I want. I don't want a boat. I got a boat, and it just reminded me that I'm ready. I'm ready for annihilation, eradication. I'm ready to be relieved. And here he is, actually, not relieved, calling up a program online.
Yeah, but I'm just
tension.
being honest, but I thank you for saying that, because that actually puts something in perspective for me. Because how selfish of me to say such a thing. I have a daughter that she has Turner syndrome, and I have 2 other people in my family, my immediate family members, who are bipolar. So, you know, earlier in the
That's
program,
a handful.
people were...
That is a handful! No wonder you want to die.
Well, it's a handful, but you know what? To me, it's a blessing. I love each and every one of them, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. So for me to say I want to lay down and die is really fucking selfish. I just realized that's thank you, Leslie. Holy shit.
Absolutely. Listen,
I'm gonna hang up now.
Namaste, Bradley. I want to listen genuinely. Thank you. Thank you for you as a man. You know, I know you've got a lot of responsibilities, but Bradley, the man, talking to us tonight and giving us that much. I have endless thanks to you, genuinely.
Thank you, man.
Namaste, brother.
Namaste.
Listen, you see that shame right at the end, Bradley? I know you're listening. That shame, right? That shame kicks in. I don't have time to feel this way. I shouldn't feel this way. My children need to look at me and they need to see that I'm happy to be alive. This is my job as a parent. Is it? What if these children, as human beings, feel the same thing that you do? Maybe the greatest gift a children can receive is exactly what Bradley just gave all of us. Let me die. Namaste. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name's Leslie. What's up I can call you tonight?
Well, hello there, Leslie Tanner. How are you doing this evening?
I'm doing great.
It all costs money.
It all costs money. Good to hear from you. How are you tonight?
I'm doing fairly well. So what do I really want?
What do you really want?
Right now, a blunt, an endless blunt that I can just pick up and light whenever I want, and it never runs out.
Okay, and why do you want a blunt?
I really like the way blunts taste.
Right. Oh, right? Yeah. Blunts. I like blunts and spliffs.
Healing
I used to really enjoy spliffs.
Important and a moral imperative
right,
among the enlightened.
Spliffs are okay,
claimed the rotting, masturbating
I haven't had any
corpse.
nicotine in quite some time, so.
Well, it's fun. It feels good.
Yeah. It agreed. It's just I quit smoking not necessarily for health reasons, so there have been many.
Real quick quote.
Financially.
Being poor is bad.
Okay, quote over. And so you wish you had a blunt and an endless blunt.
Yeah, and
real quick quote.
I have
real
a
quick
recurring
quote.
dream in which my body is taken against its will by a large, dark pink flower floating above my childhood home. I convulse and shoot foam from every hole until I shrivel up like a craisin. It's excruciating, each and every time.
All right, so quote over. Once again, I'll ask the question: What happened? Why do you want the blunt to never end? Other than the taste. Other than the taste.
Well, a never-ending blunt would be kind of cool, right? Because this way you don't have to worry about rolling it up. You don't have to worry about getting the marijuana, grinding it up, or having somebody else like do all the process for you. It's just right there.
Mm-hmm.
You can pick it up and it's just ready to go. I mean, I guess having someone to, or the finances or the resources to have somebody be like my just personal blunt roller would be pretty cool. But also just having a nice big never-ending blunt would be great too. And I see somebody in chat said something about blunts have nicotine in them. Not all of them. You can buy blunt wraps that don't have any nicotine in them at all. I have one right here. It's actually made by Mike Tyson, believe it or not.
Now it sounds like, I mean, and it's been a while since I've had to roll anything up, but I do remember the act of rolling just being so annoying.
It can be. It definitely can be.
I know. I know. Sometimes it goes easy, but sometimes it can just be like, do I even really want to do this?
Right. Sorry about that.
No worries.
Parents, they're always trying to get involved in your life, right?
Not always. Not always.
Oh. Yeah, I suppose you're right. So, I guess, yeah, that's really what I want.
One Ron Chef, namaste. One Ron Chef, blessings to you. 7 months with One Ron. Thank you so much, brother. Can't thank you enough. Explorer, military vet. Didn't know that. Thank you for your service. Namaste. All right, so you just want a blunt, okay, and then so that's never gonna happen, right?
Right.
You just want a never-ending blunt. That will never. You will die. You will be the memory of you in this world will fade into nothingness. In a span of time that was. Hopefully we don't have to see that. You know, I don't know what happens in the afterlife, but I really don't. I mean, well, I'm leaving this program, so this is a little bit different situation than you. Real quick, psychic emergency from Psyduck. Quick psychic emergency.
This is the Psychic Emergency National Alert System, also known as PNAS. We've interrupted this broadcast in cooperation with Explorer Psyduck with a gun to issue a psychic emergency. Cheer 400 Opa. Oh shit, I lost my phone. Siri, find my phone. Siri, fuck, I'm freaking out. Wait, how am I sending this? Is this my phone? Musta smoked on that shit that made Michael, Jack's son. Repeat, cheer 400 Opa. Oh shit, I lost my phone. Siri, find my phone. Siri, fuck. I'm freaking out. Wait, how am I sending this? Is this my phone? Musta smoked on that shit that made Michael, Jack's son. We now continue with your normal broadcast.
And Orchestra invoking the Terminate by Poll Twitch chatters. It is alive in the chat. Go ahead and vote. Terminate yes, terminate no. It is up to you. Orchestra shared the message. Let's see what the people really want.
Indeed.
Do you think? How do you think this is going to go for you?
You know, I'm going to go with it's probably going to happen. I feel it in my pinky toe.
Well, so far we've got it's like a dead tie, exactly dead tie right now.
Interesting.
Why do you think people why do you think people want to terminate you?
Oh, I think they just really enjoy it, and people think that it has some significance, and I'm happy to be a part of their joy.
All right, a couple seconds left. Wow. They determined that they are not going to terminate you. How does that feel?
Oh, really good as well. That's kind of nominal. I'm all for it.
Or are you on mobile right now? Sometimes the mobile app fucks with the polls and predictions and whatnot. Are you on mobile and desktop? You really? What the hell?
Same wears technology wife, and I'm also upset when I don't type things out correctly. Just in general, like I think spelling's important and grammar, and I try very hard.
Listen, I don't think you, listen. Well, I'm not going to beat around the bush with you. You're talking about an endless blunt because it tastes good. What else? What else is good? What's good about blunt and bad about not blunt?
Well, I like the size of blunts. I like how, like, with a regular, like, cigar style blunt, right? It's plenty of marijuana to make your night go well. And you can smoke it, you can put it down, and then pick it back up and come back to it. Whereas with, like, a pipe, when you do that and you relight it, it doesn't taste very good, right? So it doesn't feel as good as well.
Okay, so we got, how about this? I'll add 2, taste and size.
And feel.
And
like
feel.
Overall,
okay, feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's texturally, like it's in contextually, like I like the size of the blunt. The smell. I think with the right blunt wrap, your blunts become way more fragrant and can add a little bit to the overall atmosphere. Whether you hate the smell of marijuana or you like the smell of marijuana, like it can definitely enhance. Let's see, what else do I like about blunts?
Yeah, give me one more about what you like about blunts.
I enjoy lighting them because I use a traditional match with a blunt, and just the fire feels really good.
All right. Well, all right. So we got 5 of those. Now give me 5 what's bad about not blunt. Go. Real quick communal vision from Orchestar. This is why I do pickup at the dispensary so no one talks about weed like this near me. All right. Give me what's bad about not blunt.
Clean up. Any type of peripheral that you have to use, you have to clean, whether it's a bowl or...
Well, that's bad about blunt.
No, that's bad about not blunt, like pipes, bowls, bongs.
But that's like the process. It's a direct involvement of the blunt process, though.
You don't have as much with a blunt rolling, right? With a blunt rolling, you grind your weed up, you put it on the tray, you put it on the blunt wrap, you roll it up, you light it, you smoke it.
Yeah, but okay. We're still talking positive blunt. This is at a firm.
Whoa. Gotcha. Okay. What's
bad about the space around blunt, right? What's like not blunt?
Right. So, I guess maybe I don't understand the question. I'm trying to think of, like, are you saying anything that's marijuana related that isn't blunt related, or things about blunts that are bad?
No, like what? No. Name something.
Right.
Name something that you have to deal with that has nothing to do with blunts.
Ah, gotcha. Traffic.
Okay, now, specifically, what's bad about one of those things, not blunts. Real quick affirmation for fellas. Skiing the slopes during the wintertime is a tremendous pastime, but just kind of getting handfuls of sand and having a little solo fun can be a lot of fun in the summer. That was a pretty good one. That was for Orchestar. It all costs money. What 3 people are in your blunt rotation living only?
Right now, 3 other people, right? I won't take the me, myself, and I, like, puppy shit out. Let's go with any 3 people? Huh.
Doesn't specify, but yeah.
Yeah, I think the Pope. Trent Reznor. Bram Weard. I think that's my 3.
So the Pope, Trent Reznor, and Fram Weard.
Mm-hmm.
So that Fram Weard is just a spiteful one. You just want to trap him.
Yes. Yep.
All right. Well,
Indeed.
Listen, I think that's as far as we're going to get on the call tonight. Namaste at all costs money. Appreciate your honesty and effort.
Yeah. Namaste. You have a wonderful evening.
You too, brother. Now, okay. Now, I guess this demonstrates another sort of edict of the program. You know, often we look to people with Down syndrome as inspirational figures, right? In many ways. And part of the benefits of repeated, prolonged, especially over a long-term drug use, substance abuse, is that it makes us more mentally, like, handicapped, as we just heard. Whereas technology wife, you say world peace can never happen, so you shouldn't want that, but I find it strange that you're ignoring the potential of a never-ending blunt. Rev, you fucking retard. Now, technology wife is adept in the program, and listen, I was trying to get even one step out the door towards anywhere even close to what you were just talking about, and it took 12 minutes to not get anywhere. Not only did it handicap his ability to speak and think, but it also, like, he can't even see the thing that he's locked into. He can't really, there's such an immediacy to everything. It's got to have this is, dispiriting. Not because of the retardation, but because of the emotional component. The fear is so normal now that he can barely smell it, barely hear it. It's good to want things. It's unavoidable. It's absolutely, it's absolutely crucial to the human spirit to want things. You say world peace can never happen, so you shouldn't want that. Well, I didn't necessarily mean you shouldn't want that. I just meant he didn't want that. When he brought up world peace, he didn't want world peace. It was very obvious to see that this was a foil for something else, as it is with most people. It's just dishonest. It's not that it won't ever happen. We saw Bradley talk about it. The benefit, genuinely, the benefit of desires is either not getting it or realizing you never had it in the first place, that it just led to something else. Power of the next level. In that sense, world peace is a fine one. If you truly wanted world peace, it'd be a perfect one, because it'll never fucking happen, and you're going to deal with that gnashing, annihilating dissonance your whole life. But who actually wants that? It's not that I've yet to meet a single person that genuinely wants that. Dipshit definitely didn't want it. Yeah. See? Yeah. Most people, they say this, and they don't actually mean it. Well, guys, I gotta piss. I have to freaking pee. Namaste, everybody. Sit tight. Listen, I got a couple details about my community of devoted light. I'll give you a couple updates that we've made in the past, couple months in case you haven't heard about it. But really exciting stuff. My community of devoted light. We've been doing private streams on our independently hosted stream server, away from the taxes of Twitch, away from the TOS. Really, truly, we are off the grid and free to say yes to everything in our heart, everything in our mind, no censors, truly saying yes to the program and the power of the next level. But a couple details about that, guys. And while I take a urination break, I'll be right back in a couple moments with the second half of tonight's Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Namaste.
Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Since Leslie and his program broke onto the scene, Explorations has become the #1 best-selling and most influential personal power program in modern history. Millions of people from all over the world have gotten a chance to meet this truly remarkable man and utterly transform their lives with the power of Explorations.
I listened to this introductory tape and I knew then and there, this is what I needed. I felt just so much better knowing there are a bunch of people out there suffering like me.
I'm not kidding you. I think after the first tape, I knew, okay, I'm gonna be fine.
I got such relief from the very beginning, starting the program.
Now that you've gotten a taste of what this program is capable of, it's time to show you how to take your life to the next level. Here to tell you more about what is possible is legally licensed clinical therapist, author, coach, speaker, entrepreneur, martial artist, amateur musician, one of the nation's foremost thinkers, and our guru, Leslie Tanner.
Good evening, everyone. Whether you've been with us since the very beginning and have watched Explorations work wonders in your life, or you're joining us for the first time tonight, I say namaste to you. As you've watched Explorations in action during our call-in show, no doubt your mind is reeling from the limitless potential you now know is possible. Between the tailored themes and lectures, to the myriad avenues of exploration through the channel points, to the customized ways to interact with me and the community, there simply has never been anything quite like this program. Now is usually the point in one of these self-help programs where it starts to sound like a sales pitch. Someone like me might normally say something like, listen, I know your time is precious, let me cut to the chase. But there's only one problem with that. We know your time isn't precious. I could speak at length for hours and hours about absolutely nothing, and I still wouldn't be wasting your time because, well, you're here, looking for a fast, all-encompassing solution to the problems in your life that have become so intolerable, you're not sure what you're going to do. You may be considering any number of extreme decisions, ranging from short-term band-aids to more permanent solutions. However, as dark and bleak as your situation is, so too must our tools be bright and revolutionary. So whether you're tired and looking for more energy and enthusiasm for life, or maybe you're lonely and isolated but want better relationships, let me tell you that for these things and so much more, My breakthrough program of explorations to explore the universe and beyond really works. It's worked for elite performance athletes, critically acclaimed artists, best-selling authors, entrepreneurs, and for thousands of others just like you. I have been blessed by the universe for a brief moment that I now command upwards of $50,000 for speaking engagements. But through the technology of this program, you can hire me, Leslie Tanner, as your personal therapist, coach, and guru, all rolled into one at the Community of Devoted Light
on patreon.com,
where you and thousands of others just like you are learning to leverage the chaos around them to catapult their lives to heights that were previously unimaginable. Here's how it works. I've created a tightly knit community where individuals seeking to access the next level are able to study, reflect, meditate, and grow with an ever-expanding library of exclusive materials, each containing life-changing tools and techniques designed to explore topics covered here in our call-in show, but much more deeply, therefore increasing the benefits of the program exponentially. These materials include your name in the credits at the end of the stream, demonstrating the importance of your leadership and the value of your investment. A signed personal postcard sent out each month full of observations and witticisms by me, Leslie Tanner. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Exclusive video materials not available to the poor, designed to rocket your progress past those who cannot afford success. Here's a little sneak peek at what you're missing. Downloads of all specially crafted music used in our productions here and elsewhere that have accompanied your journey thus far. Tracks such as New Beginnings, Psychic Romance, Reaching into Darkness, or The Skeptic's Gamble. Exclusive archival prints such as these, channeled and honed by myself, Leslie Tanner, upon which you can guide your own meditations at home. I'm not an artist, nor do I claim to be. These visions are a burden and cause me immense suffering. But I do it for you. Now, you might expect that a program like this would cost thousands of dollars, but because I'm offering this to you through the internet, these life-transforming materials can be yours for the monthly cost of a few cups of coffee on your way to work. With access to these materials, regardless of your level of investment, you will also be receiving a complimentary download of our landmark track, The Sojourn Begins, as a thank you. So does this sound good to you? Well, what are you waiting for? If you are ready to join the thousands of others who have already committed to the final journey to access the next level, simply type Final Journey into the chat and you will be guided with further instructions. One thing I can promise you is that however massive your problems are, however abject and humiliating your life has become, I have created something so simple yet so profound in this program, you'll be absolutely flabbergasted by the results. Now, let's get back to the program. Namaste.
Namaste, everybody. Sometimes the button doesn't work. And everybody's like, oh, it's muted. Oh, Leslie, you're still muted. Oh, Leslie, you're ruining my life. It's still muted. Well, sometimes the goddamn button doesn't work. And my voice isn't on the monitors because why would I want to just... that's just... Anyway. Namaste, everybody. Welcome on back to Explorations. It's me, Leslie. Now, listen, that was a couple words about my community of devoted light. Now, since we shot that commercial, we have gone through some different iterations. Now, I know a lot of you already know the rigmarole about this, but let me just get everybody up to speed. Over there at the community of devoted light, we used to do some videos. Then the videos started taking on like a whole new thing of production level. We're working on some stuff now that, you know, whatever, it'll be ready when it's ready, but it's longer, it's more involved, revolves like a crew and et cetera, et cetera. Then we started doing a podcast, and the podcast had a run, but very recently we started doing a private stream. At first we started doing a private stream for the community of devoted light on Discord. And it was like an every other Saturday thing. Straight, I would just go OBS, straight to Discord. It simply, it was fun. It was good. It felt really nice. However, then entered Webmaster Pepperoncini. And he has put together an absolutely revolutionary set of tools over at the community. So basically, imagine all of this here, right? All the little thingies here, all the bit redeems, all the channel points, the call-ins, the et cetera, all of that, except completely off-grid on our privately hosted stream Saturday nights. No TOS, no taxing of bits. You get a certain number of like Leslie points to use based on the level that you subscribe at on Patreon. You get that back in Leslie points to use on the private stream. And it's the best way to support the stream as well. So listen, if you're looking to see this program truly the way it was meant to be experienced and used, then what you're looking for is the community of devoted light. I also get to explore themes that are, live broadcasts. It's so fun. It's so fun, truly. Now, a lot of you, I understand, you're not going to be able to afford that. Oh, add it to the list of things you can't afford. And learn the lesson therein. It's an exploratory lesson. The power of the next level is through the strength of the lack of what you don't have. You'll never get you'll never unlock your true power by getting something. You get it by not getting something. And this could be that for you. But for those that it's not, the power of the next level awaits you at the community of devoted light. We're doing the private streams. Also, I get into the themes that I can't get into here. The rape of awareness. We did my second favorite race. Why haven't you killed yourself yet? Trying to remember the others. But yeah, lots of fun over there. Blessings and namaste. Should you feel called. Namaste. So guys, let's open the line back up though. Open the line back up. We got tonight, we're doing this theme is, line is open, what do you really want? And on Saturday, we're doing, is masturbation gay? It's a live debate night. So we're going to be hearing from all sides of the issue, is masturbation gay? We're going to be putting the issue to rest, at least in our community. Is masturbation a gay act? And if you do it, should you get a letter in the letter thing, the LGBT? Should you get to do pride stuff just for jacking off? I argue yes, but we'll hear the community sound off on it this Thursday at 8 p.m. Central, answering the question: is masturbation gay? Is it gay if you can blow yourself? Now, some people draw that line. They say that if you suck your own dick, it feels more like you're sucking dick than getting your dick sucked, making it gay. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What's up I can call you tonight?
Hi, I'm Everett.
Everett, how are you tonight, Everett?
I'm really good.
Hell yeah, Everett. Is this your first time calling?
Yeah, I'm horrified.
Hold on, are you muted? Hold on 1 second. They're saying you're muted. Yeah, I don't know why you're muted. But namaste. Okay, so guys, we have a first goddamn time caller. I love this. Everett, namaste to you. Welcome to the program formally. It's great to speak to you.
Well, it's great to be here. Thank you.
Yeah. You said you were a little
Love the
nervous.
program. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. You know, I know what you mean. I forgot whose program it was. I think it might have been like, I was a couple years into doing this, and I tried to call into Toad PhD's program. I don't know if you're familiar with his channel. But I waited online. I waited on hold forever, and I hung up. Didn't end up getting talk. But when I called in, I got nervous, and I run a damn call-in show. So it's weird, right? It's weird to get in there and just feel those jitters.
Yeah. Well, you know, at least the show is about you, right? It's not about me. You know, you could be a shitty caller. It doesn't matter.
Oh,
But-
yeah. That's the thing. I think people get worried about being a shitty caller. It's not Toad PhD anymore. You know who I'm talking about? You know the streamer?
I don't.
He's great. He's like a morbidly obese guy that wears frog makeup.
Oh. I might have heard of him. It's fascinating. And then does he like, I don't know, is he good? I mean, obviously you wouldn't call in if you sucked, right?
Well, I think he's made me laugh before. He's made me laugh before. I haven't watched enough of his program. Can I be honest with you? Can I just be kind of vulnerable with you right now, Everett?
Of course.
I get really bored watching most streamers. I don't know what it's just like. I like get 5 minutes in with most streamers. Now, those that I have like a personal relationship with, it's easier for me to watch. But most streamers, if I go in cold, I get 5 minutes in, I'm like, oh, well, I'm all set.
That's just, you know, that's really all there is to see is about 5 minutes worth of stuff, you know?
I know. It's like, sometimes 5 minutes of a stream will just remind me that I like reading. Or not reading, because I can't technically read, but it reminds me that I like going on walks.
Yeah. Well, I really wanted to call in, and I did that.
Yes, you did.
And yeah.
Well, Everett, let me take you to task then. I know here I am kind of using your time up. You know, you probably got enough going on there. You don't need me wasting your time. So let's take you to task on tonight's theme. Is that all right with you?
Sure, absolutely.
All right, Everett. So listen, first time caller, real simple question in some ways, difficult in other ways, but I'll pose it to you the same way I pose it to everybody else. What do you want?
You know, I was thinking about the first caller, and I was like, I think I want a girlfriend that like would kill me. I think that would be really cool.
Wow. Okay. That is very. It's kind of refreshing to hear you just admit it. You know, did you hear our first caller tonight?
Yeah, no, he was a little hesitant, but I think he kind of knew what was going on, you know.
Exactly, right? Exactly. He needed to know if one of this crazy degenerate woman was going to cut his fucking head off or something. But he felt conflicted about wanting it.
Yeah, like you have to give yourself permission. Like, you know, I don't have a penis or anything, but if I had one, I think it would be really cool if a woman like cut it off and then killed me.
Is this like a thing you thought about before?
A little bit, yeah.
So girlfriend, would you accept a substitution, like if you had a girlfriend with some sort of mental illness and she was gonna like cut your clit off or something?
Yeah, no, that would be cool too.
That'd be cool. Listen,
I don't know if it would like hit the same, you know. It's about like the subjugation, you know, like the power of the the phallus, you know.
Exactly. As the clitoris is a lot of things, but powerful, you know, outwardly, naturally powerful is not one of them. Cougar Pie, 20 bits. Cougar Pie does this thing, she'll give 20 bits and say good or great caller sometimes, comment on the caller, and she's giving you a great caller. Cougar Pie is.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. You
Yeah.
know, I feel very seen.
Oh, well, thank you. You're giving us so much to see it. I can't thank you enough. So it's so refreshing to hear somebody just admit openly, I want to be annihilated.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I think we all do. You know, like the death drive.
Now, tell me, what's a time that you found yourself, you know, I think all of us probably have some small examples of, you know, when we notice that in us, if we allow ourselves to see it. But can you tell us a time in your life, Everett, where you noticed yourself engaged along, you know, this belief or desire, like you're kind of a little bit further down the road than normal?
No, not really. I mean, I'm kind of also a coward.
I can rephrase it. Because, you know, sometimes people, when they want to, you know, KTS, they can do it fast or slow, and they might admit it to themselves or not. So one way, you know, if we want to phrase it just like annihilation, right? Were you ever in a relationship maybe where like you were getting just devoured, and maybe not in a pleasant way, like maybe it was abusive, maybe it was somebody who just took up so much space that you could hardly exist? Or do you have anything like that in that vein?
Yeah, no, I had this woman, she was always, I don't know, she was just so needy, you know, and I was like, I can't even like feel myself think, you know. She just needed so much of me and all my time and like my attention, and
right.
It was like, I know it's like there's nothing left. She like wanted to be me almost. It was weird. But like I think she would have like skinned me or something if she had the chance.
And how long were you in that relationship?
About 4 years.
4 years is a long time to be in that position.
Yeah, well, I kind of liked it, so, you know. But she found another
Human
woman.
sexuality
and she got
is
bored of me
debasing and hideous,
shit,
and yet the ideas of
you know how it goes.
transcendence or liberation provide a glimpse into an even deeper human perversion.
Namaste. That's a good one for me. No. Okay. Can I just say this thing? As a first-time caller, I understand being nervous, but you are crushing. Crushing, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
I was in a toxic, maybe even abusive relationship. Would you call it abusive? Would you call it toxic? What words would you use to describe it?
I'd say it was abusive. It was kind of violent.
She literally hit you.
There was a lot of it. She really liked she drank a lot of alcohol. Yeah.
She drank.
There's a lot of knives thrown around, a lot of glass. Like I had to buy all new glasses because she like broke all of my dishes too.
She broke all your glasses, all your dishes in one night?
Yeah. And then like the next day she started again, and I was like, man, I just bought these. Like, can we not do this right now? And she said, I don't give a fuck.
And between the first date and the 4th year of the relationship, when did that happen?
About 2 years in.
So you still had 2 years in you after that?
Yeah.
Wow. And that you say out loud, but I kind of liked it. Really, I can't tell you. My heart feels light to hear that. Puts a smile on my face.
Well, you know, like I had like all this glass like stuck in me, and I was like bleeding all the time, and like she liked having my blood on her, and I liked having my blood on me, and you know, it was cool.
It was cool. It sounds cool. It sounds genuinely cool and hot, to be honest. Communal Vision, Cougar Pie. Did you know she was crazy before you started dating her?
I kind of had a feeling, but not really. Like nobody warned me. I didn't really know her. I mean, obviously I didn't really know her, but like, I don't know, for like the first 6 months, it seemed pretty normal. And then we both got comfortable, you know, and that's when it really starts.
Yeah, well, that's where you realize, yeah, you both get comfortable, right? You both realize like, oh, we're on this track together. And so, but she was in the friend group and you didn't like completely, you didn't know all this. Did anybody know this about her? Orchestar, quick subscription from Orchestar, Formula One racer, did not know that. 42 months with Orchestar. Holy shit, almost 4 years with you? Namaste to you, sweetheart. Thanks so much, Orchestar. Can't thank you enough. And putting some work in behind the scenes as a producer here. Blessings and namaste to Orchestar. Now, we're going to do the rest of this call in the context of a Jazz Express. Orchestar has triggered our second Jazz Express of the evening. So,
nice.
So that night, she was throwing the glass around. The glass would get in your arm. You'd start bleeding. How did your friends react to this?
Oh, I didn't we didn't really talk about it. Like I don't know. I just thought it was like normal. I mean, you know, like it was so hot and everything, and I enjoyed it. I didn't really want to tell them because then they would like stop me and like prevent me from continuing seeing her and stuff. And I was like, you know, like I have to take control of my life. I have to be responsible for my choices. So I didn't say anything.
So you didn't want to take well, you felt that there was responsibility that you weren't taking during the relationship.
Well, like if I told people, or like if our friends found out, then they would try to like intervene, you know, and like I didn't want them to do that because I need to be responsible for my decision to keep dating her, you know. Like they would have like called the police and all that, and it was like,
Right, and there was part of you that is like, don't make me care about myself, in that sense.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, don't make me, I'm protecting myself from having to care about myself. And so when you look back at this period in your life, how does it feel? What's the caller's screen name, says Cougar Pie? What's the caller's screen name?
I'm Nasty Red.
Nasty Red. Nasty Red. Namaste.
Yeah. Namaste.
Next, I got a question for next. When you think about this, when you look back at this period, right? How many years has it been since then?
Like 3, I think. I don't know. All kinds of it kind of all blurs together, you know.
Right. But especially over COVID, right? Because that really blurred things. So 3 years. So when you look back at this period of your life 3 years ago, you were embroiled in this years-long thing. How does it feel to look back with the eyes that you have now?
I'm kind of envious of myself. I don't know. I feel like I wish I was still back in it, you know, like let me back in. You know, like when you get out of Vietnam and like you come back and all you want to do is go back to Vietnam and like kill women and children and or like get eaten by a tiger. Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Namaste. Envious. You can feel that dog inside of you wanting back in the cage. or you know, or better yet, back out in that jungle. You can feel the thing inside of you driving you to what you know is annihilation.
Yeah, like I just want to walk right into the punji pit, you know?
Yeah.
Like I just want the Viet Cong to take me.
And do you have any emotional reactions when you feel that inside of you? Because I would imagine, you know, most people, if they felt the way you do about relationships in all areas of their life, they would just die, right? They would just die somehow. So do you have like an emotional, you know, like does the normal Everett have like have emotional reaction to this part of yourself?
Not really. Oh, I don't really feel anything like most of the time.
Beautiful.
I guess I'm a little like I feel a little stupid, but
a little shame.
Yeah.
You feel a little stupid and shameful? Like an idiot?
A little bit, yeah.
Like who does
Yeah.
that? Who does that? Why would I? Why a normal, good, successful person doesn't want that? That's retarded of me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's kind of
But
what
like,
I was.
I'm
That's
a-
what I was fishing for a little bit. I was looking to see if there was anything like that.
Well, you know, like I have high agency, you know, so like I want what I want. I can't like, what do they call it? High autonomy or whatever.
Yeah, that's not a term. I mean, does it mean something other than what it obviously means, or is that like is it like a buzz thing in a certain like way of thinking? I've never heard
like
that
I see
phrase.
I see it on Twitter a lot, and they're like, you know, like sell drugs to children. That's high autonomy, or like this movie is so high autonomy. Yeah.
I don't
really know
I have
what
to have my
that means.
assistant do a little bit of research on that. I'm not exactly sure what that means. But can anybody explain this to me in chat? Can anybody research, do a little brush up? Who's got Twitter brain? I know. Listen, that's the funny thing about the Discord server. Everett, a little side note. The funny thing about Discord is that people, when somebody comes in real hot, you can tell where they're coming from. You can tell whether they're coming from a place like, well, not Tumblr as much, but you can tell when they're coming from Twitter. You can tell whether they're coming from Reddit. It's actually Pride.
Oh yeah,
says
no,
Reddit.
Twitter is like a sort of self-harm that everyone is addicted to.
Yeah, it just pisses me off. Well, listen, I'm not getting it. It's actually Pride, says Rain Witherspoon. Okay. High autonomy is like, oh, I can make decisions. No boss is telling me what to do, but there's always someone telling you what to do. Oh, so it's like doing something it's like unconventional or people advise against, but you're saying like it's actually by virtue of my agency and autonomy that I'm engaging in hitting a dog with my car or something.
Yeah, exactly. Like I know it looks like I'm being retarded, but I'm actually being retarded on purpose to make you think that.
Okay, I see what's going on. All right, well, listen, Everett.
Yeah.
I am not going to do what you shared tonight. I'm not going to do to what you shared tonight. I'm not going to do it a disservice by analyzing it, by teasing out any kind of, how it flies in the face of conventional wisdom. What you shared tonight was powerful. And what I want more than anything is for those that are afraid of what they want to hear the brave words of Explorer Everett. To freely and openly admit, I'm looking for a bitch to cut my head off. I've seen it. I've experienced it. I love it. It makes me sexually aroused to be physically assaulted by someone I'm supposed to trust more than anyone in the world. I want to be manipulated. I want to be trapped. Put a muzzle on me, ship me to a country that I don't even know, I don't even care about. That's what we're going to let sit. We're going to let marinate. We're going to let speak for itself. Okay, Everett?
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, beautiful stuff. Hopefully, hey, listen, don't be a stranger. Call back soon, all right? This was a lot of fun.
Okay, definitely.
All right. Namaste, Everett.
Namaste.
Wow. Strong call. Strong explorer there. Hopefully, Bodhi was listening to that. He was doing that thing. That's what's so distasteful about the, oh, is she crazy? You know, or, I mean, it's a different thing gender-wise going the other way, but you know, everybody wants a crazy girlfriend until they realize they want a crazy girlfriend. Cougar Pie, Everett, please post so I can gift you. Namaste, Cougar. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name's Leslie. What's something I can call you tonight?
Hey there, Guru. It's Wiki.
It's Wiki. Wiki, how you doing tonight, brother?
I'm doing great tonight, Guru. It's a really tough, deep subject there, Guru. This is a tight one right there.
Right? It's getting the community revved up, huh?
Yeah, these people get really worked up. You can tell someone don't even know what they really want.
I know.
They dance all around it.
I know. We've heard it a couple times tonight, right? Do you know people like that in real life?
I know. Yeah, I see them dance. I see them dance around the hole. They scared. They actually put their finger on it. They don't want to feel that wheel pulse. That pulse, if they feel it, woo, it'll sink fire. It'll sink fear into their heart. They know that's what they really want.
They're faced with themselves. They're looking in the mirror and they realize, oh my goodness gracious, this terrifies me.
Yeah, it's so scary.
Real quick heed, please hold,
So
Wiki.
look at the mirror and you're the monster.
Please hold on, Wiki. I gotta do a quick heed.
All right.
For disengage, I believe. I can't look away, so I can't know.
I'm not looking.
Namaste. Blessings to you. Disengage, I was right. Cougar Pie gifting a sub to Nasty Red. Blessings and namaste. Cougar Pie to Nasty Red. Little lesbian pipeline of resources. I believe that's referred to as mutual aid by your people or something. Namaste. Wiki, so listen, speaking of that, are you somebody who, when you think about being afraid of yourself, is this something you identify with or that you no longer identify with? Or tell me, what's your relationship with self-fear?
I don't know. I don't know if I really have fear. I think I have. I don't know how to put it, Guru. I'm not a bad spot, man. I think I'm very naive in such ways.
Naive.
I think I had something once. And I've been searching for that ever since. And I think all the vehicles in my life have led me to still search for that same thing, just to get that one thing back. One vehicle, all the vehicles, the music, the partying, the endless sex night, the titties, all these things.
So you want all that? Yeah, keep going.
Those are good. Those are fine. I mean, have a little money in your pocket, get a snow cone or a corn dog. Those are good to have. You know, those things. But what I think is I'm pretty dumb and naive. And it's like something you can't grasp your finger around, what I want. And I had it for a little while.
What was it that you think you had for a while?
Yeah, I had it for just a little while.
What was it?
For about 4 years. Well, I think I found a soulmate, and I didn't know it at the time.
So you found a soulmate, and it sort of, the stars aligned in your heart and mind. Is that what I'm hearing?
Oh, man. Every time before I saw her, I'd get butterflies. And that was 2 years straight. And we talk. We never run out of things to talk about. We'd eat the best food together. We'd have the biggest laughs. Sometimes big fights, but big makeup. We were like, it was like having a Lego piece that you was missing. And when it clicked in, it was like, woo! It was like Ric Flair doing it like a drop kick on somebody. Like watching the beautifulness of the world. Everything just made sense. And if I had 10 cents, it didn't matter because we had each other. It was beautiful. It was a free years. It was like 18, 19, and 20. Whew. And once you have something like that, where it's like you have that soul, I guess you call it soulmate, maybe a soulmate, something like that.
Sure, yeah.
But it grows apart. The paradox of life, you change. Things evolve. They don't last forever.
Beavis 420, namaste. Namaste to you. Wonderful to see you, BVS. Here's 13 pennies. Go buy a friend.
That's very deep.
Go buy. I don't know where you can get a friend in this economy for 13 cents. If you know where, let me know.
You might get some bubble gum at the corner store.
Yeah, listen, I don't know where you live, where that's true, but I would again, let me know. I want to buy some property.
Wow, they're throwing pennies. They're throwing pennies at the strippers.
Namaste, Beavis. Well, now listen. So now you okay? Help me understand. I understand you called yourself naive, Wiki. I get that. I get that feeling. But then you drew a line to this soulmate business. Now talk to me. How did you lose the soulmate and you realize you were naive, or did it teach you something having been in that relationship? Or fill in some of the blanks for me. I want to understand.
I ain't never had nothing like that again. And when it disappeared, it kind of evaporated. And she had other interests, and I had other interests. Mostly, our interests were just intertwined. Anything she liked, I liked. Anything I liked, she liked. We would do things for each other, and it didn't even bother. It wasn't like a show. It was like fun to go do this thing, because you knew how much you really loved him. It was a true deed, like something hard to put your hands around. But it was that kind of love.
Right.
And it wasn't even a show. If she wanted to go look at little knickknacks at their stove, hell, I had a good time looking with her. She'd make funny things, we'd laugh and carry on. But it was that special kind of love that you only get. It happens for a small time there. And sometimes it'll just slip away like a butterfly. But you can't never grab onto that thing again. I done take the music and all my hunting for movies and all these things. I've been a hunt for that love.
You know what it sounds like to me, Wiki? If I may be so bold and step in here and offer a sort of alternate analysis, that getting something like that really blew your back out. I was going to say blew your black out. That's a different situation entirely. To bring race into it. What race was she?
Oh, she was a white girl. She's a white girl.
So not okay, gotcha. So this white girl blew the back out of your heart and mind. And I would say now, brother, Wiki, that the state that you are in is in some ways the opposite of naivete. Brother, you've had your cherry taken, your spiritual hymen ripped from you. You know how good it can be, and you know that it will most likely will never happen again.
Why? Oh.
Brother, this is the knowledge of trauma, the knowledge of existence, the knowledge of the whole. This situation is the beginning of something that, as we saw with Bradley, this sort of faith stuff, right? This kind of story about, oh, maybe there's something, right? This is the stuff of that. You're heading in that direction. Travcam 0. Caller, did this girl blow your black out? Oh, geez, it was just answered while I was pressing enter. What's your favorite color?
A color of the rainbow, or color of girl. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I like white girl. I like black girl, but I think I like the Asian girls. I don't know what it is. I think I had some kind of thing happen to me when I was a little boy. This Asian lady said she kissed me and rubbed me somewhere, and I just, them Asian girls, for some reason, they get me sparked off. In that erotic, not love or anything, but they just get me off, eroticized up. Those Asian girls.
Wiki, so it sounds to me like you were sexually molested by an Asian woman babysitter at an age enough where it like kind of really shaped you in a way that you just feel attracted to them now.
Yeah, it's erotic. It's not. I don't think it's maybe love. Maybe I can find an Asian girl and find love, but the love was a different kind of love.
Sounds like the universe gave Wiki Wiva some lemons and he turned them into an Asian lemonade. Namaste. Maybe a yuzu lemonade. Travcam 0. I was really hoping for color of the rainbow. I'm offended now.
Oh, I like my favorite color, and I know it's probably a passe, and everybody said, but I like blue. I like all the colors in the blue. All the blue colors, they make me happy for some reason. Blue skies, blue rooms, blue cars. I like the blue.
The blue. Is your guitar by chance blue?
Yeah, blue. I like the blue.
Yeah, namaste. Namaste. All right, well, we got that covered. Thank you for that. Now, listen, it sounds to me like I'm not one to pump people up, right? I don't give people like inspirational speeches. I don't like to get people to look on the bright side or the silver lining or anything like that. I don't, usually when especially someone in my position of a therapist does that, it has untold, like it wreaks havoc on the soul and mind of patients every single time. So I'd like to stay away from it, and that's what I don't mean to do right now. But I have to say, the sort of wherewithal, the sort of resilience that you've shown by being molested and just putting a positive spin on it, really tremendous stuff, A. And B, it sounds like your soulmate situation has really really given you some tremendous knowledge. Brother, I don't think you're naive. I think you understand. I think it showed you the universe, and it showed you even more when it left. Beavis 420, Wiki is a white man doing an impression of a Creole black dude. Is this okay to do in 2026? I mean, it doesn't bug me at all. I'm just asking. All we can do is ask. Wiki, how does that feel? That accusation feel, right? You've been accused of, this, that, and the other, a million different things. How does that feel?
That feels very strange to take somebody's personality and push it to the side and say this is so strange. I mean, I can't help what's in me. I can't help who I am. I'm the Wiki River. You can take it or you can weave it. An impression? I don't know.
It's interesting how this happens, right? You're just being yourself, yeah. Wiki, and then anyone else can be like, my perception of you, which who's to say what is real and what's not? But my perception of you is that you're being racist and ableist against, people with maybe a speech impediment.
Very weird.
It's really weird.
Really strange, even strange. I mean, hey, whatever you need it to be, it can be that. If you need it to be an impression, it can be an impression. If it makes your heart feel a little better.
Wow. Wiki. The ultimate sacrifice. Yeah. A man stepping up and allowing himself to be construed, perceived, an object for another's, to be a part of a dream of another. And now that is the ultimate sacrifice. And I want to thank you for being so brave tonight, Wiki.
Yeah, no, it's fine, dude. I love the community. It made me stronger. I don't think the pins and needles of that relaxation. I don't think nothing can touch this. No. Not even something. Hey, you doing them questions? That's fine. If it makes you feel better, you can look in the mirror and say, that Wiki does impression.
Wick, listen, Wick, I know we could chop it up all night. You're a very advanced explorer, and I love talking to you. But as always, I gotta ask at the end of our call if you have a little bit of a musical sample for us. I know you're always working on something. You got a very expansive catalog, always a show coming up, working on covers here or rehashing some old originals here. And if you have anything knocking around, even if you just heard a song on the radio today and you just want to kind of free flow it, I know that I speak for everybody, we'd be overjoyed to hear a little bit of something from you.
Yeah, I can do one. I would love to.
Please.
We've been doing this within the band room. Just let me know when to go do it. And I'll wait for you guys.
All right.
In the community. What a beautiful.
I pause the music on my side. Wiki, take it away, brother.
All right, a one, two, three. Boom, 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 boom. Well, there's a vampire. Sent to flame. Secret destroyer. Hold you up to the flames. What do I get? All my pain. Betrayed desire. And a piece of the game. Even though I know I suppose I'll show all my cool and cold. I hold you. Despite all my wage, I'm still just a rat in the cage. Despite all my wage, I'm still just a rat in the cage. This one will say what was wrong can never be saved. Despite all my wage, I'm still just a rat in the cage. That's a buzz to that neighborhood.
Wow. Can we get some namaste in the chat, please, for Wiki Wibba?
Namaste.
Namaste, brother. Thank you for the call tonight.
Namaste, walk and woe. I love you guys.
Walk and woe, Wiki. And they love you, too. They told me to tell them this. Tell them we said that.
Oh, yeah, I will.
Namaste, brother. All right, we got time for one more call tonight, everybody. One more call. And then we'll be closing out Explorations with Leslie Tanner tonight. Thank you so much for being here. Beautiful Tuesday night exploration with you. We'll be back Thursday. Our theme will be, is masturbation gay? Live debate
Keep
night,
a list
back and
of ways
forth.
people have hurt you, and never let it go.
Don't let them take that from you. Are the real monsters the ones that hurt you, or the ones that try to heal you? Who are the monsters, truly? So this Thursday, we'll be diving into the topic of, is masturbation gay? Live debate night, very divisive topic. A lot of people have a lot of different opinions about this particular issue. Psychic emergency coming in. That sounds like who are the monsters could be its own topic, dude, because that sounds like a devoted light topic. I'll be honest with you, right?
This is the
There's a particular group on the tip of everyone's tongue.
We've interrupted this broadcast in cooperation with Explorer Yahoo Sirius 444 to issue a psychic emergency. Cheer 400 Clifford the big red dog is still in the area. The dog's reaction to attempts to tame him has caused him to irradiate the area. Do not approach, his piss will dissolve all and his yelps will vaporize you. Repeat, Cheer 400 Clifford the big red dog is still in the area. The dog's reaction to attempts to tame him has caused him to irradiate the area. Do not approach, his piss will dissolve all and his yelps will vaporize you. We now continue with your normal broadcast.
Namaste. Thank you so much, Yahoo Serious 444. Updates on Clipper. We haven't had one in a while, brother. It's so good to see that this sort of psychotic hallucination is so live and well for you. He lives. Yahoo Serious lives. Namaste. Does Mikhail, she has not been here in a while. She, listen, a lot of people got opinions about exactly what happened. My opinion, as this quote unquote guru here, is that she is ultimately afraid of her own penis. I mean, it's very apparent to me, it's very clear. She's afraid of, and because her penis is very strong, it's burgeoning, it's waiting, it's wanting to come out so badly, but she's afraid of it. She's afraid of her own power. She's afraid of how powerful she can be, so she's constantly looking for containers for it, and they never work. They never work. Michaela the good person. Michaela, the Christian. Michaela the nurse. Michaela the, etc., etc. These containers are too brittle for her. And when she comes here to a place where, one second caller, she comes here to a place where I gesture to this. Look at the cemetery of containers you leave behind you. They can't contain you. You are here. You are you. And it freaks her the fuck out. She has to leave. She's got to go find something. She's got to go find something. And she'll be back. She'll be back. She'll feel constricted and she'll be back. Namaste, caller. Welcome to Explorations. My name's Leslie. What's up? I can call you.
Hey, Guru. It's the culmination.
Real quick affirmation for fellas. Listen, I said it once. I'll say it one last time. If it is above 40 degrees, you got to put on the sandals. Take out the trash, run to the fast food restaurant, maybe go to Walgreens. Hold on, affirmation for fellas, 1 second. One moment, everybody just sit tight for a moment. Listen, if you're heading to Walgreens for anything, quick errand to Walgreens, you better be wearing sandals. Let the air smooch your bare feet. All right, go ahead, caller. This is Leslie. What's up? I can call you.
Hello, Leslie.
That was such a like a very sweet little cough. That was a very a vulnerable cough. Dare I say feminine?
Okay. What's your fucking question?
The question? My fucking question. Somebody's mad. Are you mad?
I'm not mad. Are you mad?
You sound like you're mad. Are you mad that I called your cough feminine?
No.
You sound mad.
No, I'm not.
All right. Well, let's move on. The theme tonight, my fucking question is, what do you really want?
You're being so fucking coy right now.
Kohler is 100% mad. He was mad.
You know what? Let's move past it.
It's in the VOD. Somebody could clip it. They heard how feminine the cough was, and you are so pissed.
Oh, who's big mad right now that he keeps bringing it up that he's big mad?
No, not at all. I'm right. I'm accurate. That's it.
You wish.
It's Pride Month.
Girl, you wish.
It's Pride Month.
It's Pride Month, so what? You think that gives you an automatic win?
No, but I'm just saying, if there was a month of the year to have your little feminine little cough, this is the month, brother.
My feminine little cough.
Exactly. That's what you did.
Look, Leslie, do we want to talk about the feminine affectations that anyone has, let alone yourself, on this stream?
Listen,
right
I'm
now?
not.
Is this what we're getting into?
I am not. I am not at odds with my. I am in resonance with myself as a being because of this program, brother. I'm not the one pissing and throwing up because I just saw the tiniest sliver of femininity slip out almost undetected until Detective Leslie was on the case.
Oh, okay. Look, there's no denying that I'm like, 35, 40% gay.
35, 40% gay.
Yeah. So I'm not, like deflecting your thing, but your whole base premise here now on this.
You were so mad.
I was not. I was not. You're making it a whole thing.
No, you're making it a whole thing.
Because
I pointed it out. Chat saw it. It's in the VOD. Everybody can go back and listen to your girly little cough, and then how pissed off you were when I pointed it out. Everybody can see it for themselves.
Wow. I wish that, clip it.
One's in chat. One's in chat.
This is bullshit.
Beavis, BVS on Thursday. We'll be debating the question, finally putting to rest by the end of the program: is masturbating gay? It sounds like a topic that might arouse your passions a little bit.
That's not up to me. It's up to Fran. That's not up to me.
Now, okay. What were you saying? I wasn't listening.
I don't fucking know, Leslie. You derailed this whole fucking thing because you said I had a gay cough.
I didn't say gay. I said feminine.
Well,
you ever meet a super feminine straight guy or super masculine gay dude?
What? Rewind both of those?
Have you ever met a super feminine straight guy or a super masculine gay dude?
Both, yes.
Right on. So I didn't say gay. I said feminine.
Well, the clips will reveal all.
Would you rather be a gay man or a woman?
No preference.
Okay. Well, anyway, tonight is getting into the theme, what do you really want? So, other than, to set aside that you getting angry.
Look, buddy. Look. This, a 15-minute off course. I loved it. Don't get me wrong. The program works. This is what it's all about. But me calling it initially, I was just going to say, join the Patreon. The Saturday streams, this is where it's at. Okay? If you love all this, Saturday.
That's right. That's right, Sidehook. You're absolutely right about that.
That's all I'm saying. That's what I called in for, and then you called my laugh feminine and gay, and I didn't get. For the record, I didn't get heated. Okay, for the record, I did not get heated. No, I didn't.
You did, but okay.
Okay, we'll agree to disagree.
So, but your point being, if you like this, Crazy for Swayze 1, namaste, welcome on in to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Blessings to you, namaste. Now, but your point being, you don't even want to get into the theme, you just want to say, hey guys, the water's great over at the Community of Devoted Light. Jump on in if you're thinking about it. Is that what you're saying?
That's absolutely what I'm saying. If you're here still, even at the end of this, after all my bullshit, especially after that's initially what I called in for, before I got derouted by all this other bullshit, the Patreon's where it's at. You get all the other stuff, And also the Saturday streams are some so, you know, if you're on Twitch and you don't pay for Twitch, pay for Patreon. But also pay for both.
Well, you get more bang for your buck if you do the Patreon, right?
Absolutely. You get the postcards. If you're doing the other stuff, you can get some fucking VHS tapes. Like, who the fuck does VHS tapes? This motherfucker.
Who else does it? Who else has VHS tapes available? Well, I'm working on one right now too. We're working on a couple of them right now.
So, anyways, this crazy motherfucker's got it all.
Psyduck, I listen. I can't thank you enough for your energy. You're one of my strongest explorers. I just pointed that out because I believe that you deserve my fullness as a leader. You deserve my utmost skills, experience, and training. And if I don't deliver that to you, it's ultimately because it would be because I don't believe in you. Because I don't believe you can handle it or something. And I do believe that. Okay? Do you understand?
All right. Yeah. I guess.
So when I say that you had a feminine little cough and that I pointed out that you got mad when I pointed that out, I do this because I think that you have a power inside of you that is overwhelming to think about for me personally. What I see, if it was fully expressed, I don't know what I would do. I'd probably end the stream right now. I'll probably get a nice little raid going and then end the stream.
Wow. I mean, you're maybe about to do that, but also I would hope that you wouldn't have to do that. Maybe if it was as powerful as that, but also, you know, we also need another power of silence stream in order to truly unlock the next X level. But I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet.
Listen, we'll be doing another one. We'll be doing another one in a couple months. We got one lined up for, well, I'm not going to say because I want to nail it down first, but we'll be doing another one soon.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. Well, listen,
I
Psyduck,
understand.
I know.
Thank you.
Listen, blessings to you, brother. I can't thank you enough for your energy tonight. For sure. For real.
Thank you, Guru. I also cannot thank you enough for your continued energy and just all the vibes that it brings to the program, not only to me and everyone else in the community. As tonight has been a very powerful night, Guru.
It has.
It's been a very powerful night.
It has. It's been a very active and rambunctious night. We've really gotten down to business tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, listen, brother, I can't thank you enough. Thank you so much for calling tonight, okay? So, namaste,
All right,
Psyduck.
love you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Psyduck, that guy, that motherfucker. Ah, what a handful. What a handful, but ultimately, you know, he's one of my soldiers. He's one of my strongest soldiers in the army of devoted light. Now that's true. I discovered a few days ago that my aunt has been throwing away my postcards since I joined the Patreon. I found the most recent one and was stoked and confused. She told she's been throwing them in the trash thinking they were weird spam. Well, I gotta get you some postcards then. How long has this been, Viv Rants? I don't run away from that term cult. I don't think it's a bad word. I think if anybody was honest with themselves about any subjective fear of subjective sphere of influence, listen, in this modern era as we currently stand, the Tower of Babel has fallen. Okay? You show me a gatekeeping, subjective sphere of metaphysical beliefs to some extent, and show me the difference between anything like that and a cult. Show me the difference of fandom and a cult. And show me where fandom begins and ends. We are in the age of cults. Streaming a while. I had twins. They are taking up all my time. It's a little annoying, but gotta love them. Namaste, Mr. Big Chip. Listen, you don't gotta love them. Keep that in mind. Viv rants. Yeah, I let her know I pay for those weird things and not to throw them anymore. And anything addressed to me, please. That's crazy. You're just throwing your shit away. But listen, you gotta let me know. You gotta let me know. You gotta let me know how many postcards I gotta send you. Because if you're missing them, I mean, I got them. I always get extras, so I'll send you some. Namaste, I'm Robert. Thank you for feeling me on that. Appreciate that. Well, guys, we had a beautiful stream tonight. Beautiful exploration tonight. I've got to update the credits. I haven't updated the credits in a while. I know that. I just sent out the postcard for this month, so I'm keenly aware, acutely aware of the names that are missing that on the thing that you're about to see. Namaste. Blessings to everyone. Thank you for being here tonight. Jetto, of course. Vivrance, yes. Holler. Bradley, blessings and namaste to you. Give your best to my, give my best to your daughter. Welcome on in. Hopefully she calls in. And namaste to the callers, namaste to my moderators, namaste to my producers, and namaste to all the names you see on the screen, my community of Devoted Light at patreon.com. Again, if you guys want to be a part of that, click one of the links. Namaste. And 613Chris at youtube.com. I implore you to search your heart for why you come here. If it's for fun, then you did the right thing. But if you're willing to be honest with yourself that you don't just come here for fun, that actually you come here for something much larger than fun, much more profound than fun, then let's talk. Keep the tab open. But if you're just here to play grab ass, go ahead. Namaste, everyone. We'll be back Thursday. Socio, thank you. Sociopathogen, namaste, and thank you. Stony. Can we raid Dr. What was it? I was about to hit Dr. Foxmeat. Who is that? I think I follow him, but I don't remember who it is. Yeah, we can raid them. Are they alive? Are they live right now? Oh, yeah. I never remember. Yeah, let's head over to Dr. Foxmeat. I never remember the, I remember just like his character names. Yeah, let's send this shit on over to Dr. Foxmeat. This guy is, I don't like a lot of streamers in general. I'm going to be honest with you. This guy is, you got to put him on your list of follows. Put him on your list. Peppercorn Patty, thanks for popping in. Namaste to you. Where were you all night? Where the fuck were you, Peppercorn? PPCP? Boat show. Boat show. Y'all, I was at the boat show. I got a corn dog with mustard, and I was at the boat show having a time, y'all. Namaste. PPCP. Blessings, guys. We'll be back Thursday. Is masturbation gay? We'll be putting that to rest finally. I'll see you guys all very soon.